Pelpa Time production.
Pelpa Time.
Pelpa Time production.
Pelpa TV.
For Pelpa Time.
It's a Pelpa Time, you know it's that time.
Pelpa Time TV.
I'm governor representing of a Pelpa Time, you know.
Pelpa Time, you know what I think tough?
I when I say Pelpa Time, I'm more like more.
Can't mix up Pelpa Time thing with no coffee.
Yeah, man, a Pelpa Time, and I represent for your scene with Pelpa Time.
Pelpa Time right now.
Oh, Pelpa Time, I want to them.
Pelpa Time TV.
Pelpa Time. Down for Pelpa Time Productions.
Pelpa Time production, it does
Represent for Pelpa TV.
Pelpa Time TV.
Pelpa Time.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back, peoples. I hope you go get on a snack, on a water, on a Heineken, on a Red Stripe, or whatever you want drink. Cause you know say part 2 to the calling program. Mr. Production, are you ready?
Yeah, man. Yo, tune in, people. You see, I could see you coming. Light up a comment early, you know?
Definitely. And one more thing. I want the callers who want to call the program to do so as soon as possible. We want getting at this quick and fast. But before we go any further, if you don't know the number, business card on the screen. WhatsApp information, straight call information, email information. So, if you want to call in, just hit we up at 294-0075 for the WhatsApp number. And you can join me right here on the live, and the world can hear your comment and your concerns. Chapdan TV, Fire Lit. Sharika, good night. Welcome. Open already for this, you know?
Yeah.
Open already.
Yeah, man. So, all the ones I'm out there right now, want to start the whole calling segment right now.
Yes, Errol, this is live right this very second.
Right now.
If you don't believe we, call the phone. You can hear it ring and we can prove it. So we're live. All of the programs that we've been doing are live programs. Last night we had some technical difficulty where the last call of the night, that police friend that was supposed to call, when he called, we had some issues. We had to stop the live. But we did apologize and tell them to stay tuned for part 2, which is part 2 is right here, right now. Right? So for all the callers who've called earlier, we're now here and we're ready to take all the calls. Because we're going to continue the whole treatment on the inmates them in the system. And we still are going to try change or we can change.
Hey, believe me, you know, I'm telling you the program, the powerful, you know.
Powerful, man.
The powerful. Although it's a program that stress me out still, you know, no lie, because the program will stress me out, you know, because anytime I hear the inmate them talk and is that my vision?
It's like I am right there sitting in the cell going through what they are going through.
Yeah. You see, but my sister, the people them love it, so I bring it. So we can hear the people them concerned. You
right. We're trying to see how much we can be their voice, because obviously nobody's talking up for them. Yes, we understand so them do a crime, some horrific, some simple, some innocent one in there just the same. Right, we understand.
But
so them do the crime and them do the time, but that does not mean that you have to treat them certain way. Jermaine said, big up Florida in the house. Blessings over Florida, my brother. Norris, blessing from Boston. Welcome to the program. If you're new to the channel, before we go any further, just subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell, so you'll always be here with us whenever we're live or whenever we post any other content. Production, run the business card for me again for all of the newcomers. If you're interested in calling in the program tonight to give your thoughts, to give your opinions, please to do so at 294-0075, and that's on WhatsApp. So just link we up on the WhatsApp and make we talk, make the world can hear. You understand? Small businesses, big businesses, we are promoting you guys right now. So if you're interested for us to run your ads on our channel, please to link us.
Yeah, man, and any party, if you want to promote a party, definitely
Right.
link
If you
up.
have an event coming up, a cake sale, a baby shower, and you want people to come, whatever it is you want and you want the support, we do that also. Right. So a little recap from last night production. We had about 7 calls last night.
Yeah, couple
We had a
callers.
few ex-correctional officers. We have a few inmates. We had a cook, somebody who cooked for the inmates, who is also an inmate. And we were supposed to have that police. And I think we had 2 civilians call in as well last night. So people, the line is open right now. If you want to call, please to do so. Right? Because last night we were still under the topic where Tommy Lee was beaten and the treatment of the prisoners in the facilities.
Yeah, and the treatment not sound good. Right now, me know the prisoners them tuning to Pelpa Time right now.
They're waiting.
Is it? Yeah, man, we still are bringing phone out. You get me? If make the people them know, make the people them hear all on the cries in a jail right now. You get me?
Right, not because they are criminals does not mean that they are supposed to be treated like animals. Yes, I understand that them kill somebody's son or rape somebody's daughter, but when you look at the levels of it, people, and the truth me attack is when you look on the levels of the thing, when you go into the prison cell, right, it's supposed to rehabilitate you. It's supposed to make you think back on what I did. Why did I do this? Would I want to do this again? That's what the prison cell is there for. Right? But these officers, when you notice the name, when you get correctional officers, and they're supposed to correct the wrong. And then they're supposed to wrong along. So, because the wrong when I do. When you not do the correction part of the name, you know, only being the officers, when not being the correctional officers. Right? Because if me rob somebody, I'm probably in dream and you know dead, and me come in and me spend 3 years in there. Right? It no mean say you have to come in and take back and lick me and broke for me and for my foot and lick me in my head till my sense then gone. Some people don't make it out alive because of the treatment and the beating.
Yeah.
It's a crime when I commit same way.
Hey, all of the people in on the live who want call in right now. Wanna call in. Right now I go on a platform for make the people hear on the cries. You see it?
Right.
So, yeah,
we know later on, you know, everybody gonna try call at the same time. And it's gonna be chaos. So the floor is open right now for those who want to speak with us about any and everything. The floor is open. The phone line is clear. Right? But we really want to continue this issue. We really want to continue this issue. We are trying to speak for those who can speak for themselves because they are not getting the chance to do so. So we are here doing it for them on this program. And the program may reach every crevice and corner of the world right now. You understand? Don't be surprised if you see Jesus dumping and tune with him iPhone 11 and tuning in. That's how powerful our program is right now. Arlene, big up Pelpa Time, and I'm watching from Cayman. Big up the Cayman Islands right now. Big up to always tuning from the Cayman Islands.
Yeah, man. Big up the whole of Cayman, you see it?
Right.
Cayman supposed to look like Jamaica, though. I wonder how is Cayman right now. Carla, how is Cayman right now?
One Touch Music said, big up everybody in the live Pelpa Time. Definitely. So people,
Tony.
like up the comment, no man. I'm gonna see the likes them a go up.
Yeah, man, and share the video.
Like and share so the friends and the family can jump on. Can we tell them say we had discussed this thing, you know? If you don't want to discuss it, probably one of your family members willing to call in and talk to it. Because we had discussed it. We're being the voice for reasons right now.
Hey, I try to forget the people who plan for calling, cause people call the program today, you know, even before the program
Before the program starts, people been calling.
Later the program, so know the program. We
And
need
those
all of the
people
ones that were
aren't
calling
calling
me
in.
earlier. Calling now because I don't want to make it be like 2-3 hours down in the program. Everybody around come calling, you know.
Because you see what happened last night.
Yeah. So calling
We
early,
were there
you
for
get
3
me?
hours and then it's like YouTube platform became a problem because we could not hear. Right. So Cayman is great. Alrighty then. Production that was for you. You asked about Cayman?
Yes, it came on great.
Saying Cayman is great right now.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, people, may I tell you, so the program last night, it was the program powerful. The office phone a tap ring today.
Yeah, the people them love it.
From the program end last night, the people in my call.
The people them love the vibe.
The office phone a stop ring. I someone want the office phone a ring tonight. While we're on the live, not after we come off
Yeah.
on the live, when we're on the live.
Yeah, so right now we're on it, people tune in.
So who were afraid to speak up before you can do so now? You can modify your voice. We don't have to call the name. We don't want to know the name either. We might ask you a few little questions, but nothing too personal.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, man, so you have a little thing out there that going with Joshie again, you see it?
You're right. Where he was arrested today.
Yeah, Joshie.
Curfew breach, and he was fined $50,000.
Yeah.
Right? He and 7 others.
Hey, but then anybody can pay the $50,000.
Exactly.
Or them
Not
just have to
everybody
fine
can
it.
pay that.
They might get in the next trouble again if they might forget fine it.
No, you gotta go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
get
jail
locked
same
up.
time. They get no green card, they just go jail.
Straight. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Right. And another thing too, there was a shooting this morning with 2 officers over by Vale Royal where Mr. Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, owns a property.
Is them shoot up in property?
No. 2 cops. 1 cop shot the other cop in his stomach. They had some altercation and some fight.
So 2 police them draw them gun out for them one of them?
I don't think both of them did, but one of them did, and he shot the other one right in his stomach. He was doing surgery, the last update I got on that matter.
And that is on the compound where the Prime Minister...
I'm not sure if it's on the compound, but it's in that vicinity.
Yeah.
But the Prime Minister does not live at that house.
We have couple.
Right. He owns the property, but he does not reside there.
So what them do, like they must secure it or but the police them, so
Yeah, probably they
patrol.
were patrolling.
Yeah.
Right. So definitely them have to go to go patrol. Even though that nobody's there, them still have to patrol the Prime Minister house. Right. So people for who's just joining us, this is a continuation of the program from last night where we had multiple callers calling in, telling us what it is like on the inside of a prison cell here in Jamaica. We dep on the outside, so we don't know what going on. We still the wall, them probably want paint. But when you're going to be on those walls, we have no idea.
Different something with them time.
So
They
those
demand them a
callers
ball.
were giving us what it is like behind those walls.
Yeah.
Right? We have ex-correctional officers who were there to back up the inmate story saying, yes, it is the truth. That's how they're living. They spend 19 hours in a cell without food. They had to use the bathroom same place in newspapers or bag. And that waste material have to stay with them for 19 solid hours. Right? So the phone lines are open. If you're interested in calling in, please to do so at 294-0075, and that's the WhatsApp line. Ven Falby said Toronto, but yeah, all right. Big up to everybody in Canada right now who tuning in from the program. All right. Wherever you are right now and you tune in, big up. I want them follow my friend tuning in yet ready for call from last night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him the time, so probably him not tuning in yet.
Yeah, man, big up the whole of Canada, man. Hey, more the people them from foreign calling and overseas. So the people them in the yard can hear no voice.
But we had a caller about an hour before we start this program. He was from Canada and he wanted to speak on the live.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So caller, if you're here right now, you can make your call.
Can call in now, you see?
Definitely. The lines are open. And you know the funny thing about it, production, nobody's calling in right now. But you see later down in an hour and a half when others are on the phone talking with us, that's when we're going to have to be rejecting other calls.
Yeah.
And we don't want that. Right? We don't want to have to be rejecting anybody's call right now. Right? So I wonder if I can show them the clipping of Joshua when him get arrested today. Spark them look of interest. See if we can get them to call in and keep this thing going. Right? Are you ready with that video? Right, so people, oh, Charles, welcome, Charles. If you're new, just subscribe and turn on your post notifications same time. Tonight's topic is a continuation of last night. We're still on the beating of LEE SPARTA, and we're also taking calls to hear what civilians have to say about the condition that the inmates are living in. So if you want to call and have a discussion with us, please to do so right now. Humble, that's a blessing. Well, we try have an excellent day, but you know the program from last night did still respond with mine. So we did a try to do it and go through the day as best as possible. Hope you had a good day. And I hope you're having a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Kemar, welcome and good night. Blessings from the Pelpa Time production studio. Right. So people, here's a video of Joshua being arrested earlier today for breaching the curfew laws. Right. As you can see, the person who was doing the video, they were like on the outside and they were looking in, and you can see that there's a heated conversation between him and several others. There's no audio for the video, but shout out to Pinkwall JM for the video. You understand? You know, so if you can't find anything, you can't find it on Pinkwall. Because Pinky know everything. Pink like the eyes of the world. Banks said, hey, and Kemar said, free Tommy Lee. Right, so yes, Kemar, we are trying not only to free him, but free some of the innocents who are being totally abused inside those prison walls that we don't know about, and probably the Prime Minister don't know about, right? Because from what I understand yesterday, when the big officials are going to visit, so them know, so them a come tomorrow, them wake up the inmates them early for them clean up the place, and them give them steamed fish and okra and crackers and carrot juice and shelly rice and peas, right? Yeah. So the official, them, the bigger officials don't know what the correctional officers are doing, right? Because obviously for them correctional officers, supervisor, I do the same thing. Because them turn a blind eye.
People want to call you, make all a vibe right now. You see it?
Is that a St. Kitts flag I'm seeing? St. Kitts and the Nueve?
Hey, so when your voice will go over Pelpa Time TV right now, worldwide, the whole of Africa hear you, the whole of England hear you, the whole world hear right now.
World hear you.
You see it?
Right.
Yeah, man.
And big up to the 24 students too, who were in Ukraine during all this entire war. They are safely in Poland right now, even though they had some difficulty getting there because the bus that they were traveling on, people, angry mob stopped the bus and they were forced to get off the bus and walk a 20-kilometer journey where 2 of those students got ill, but praises they are okay and they all made it to Poland safely. We just need them to come home. Sharika said Joshi needs to acknowledge the fact that his interview has drawn a lot of attention to him. Rate him vibes, just need to slow down a bit respectfully.
Yeah. I think the interview kind of make the police them kind of
Target him.
upon a level. You get me?
Right, not only him, but if you can recall to also with LEE SPARTA, one of his songs were "Me Nah Like Police," and then they target him for a while. They are targeted him for a while. Arlene said Cayman is definitely like Jamaica. We have so much coconut, breadfruit, come and fall more than people. Wow. You can send some of the coconut and the breadfruit come to Jamaica, okay? But you can keep the common folds there. You can definitely keep those. But send the coconuts and the breadfruit come to Jamaica. We'll definitely make use of them. Mr. Simpson, you wanted to call last night. You can do so right now. The phone line is open. Right? The phone line is open and ready for you. So if you're still interested to tell me what you did want to tell me last night, you can do so right now. 294-0075. Humble Data said, definitely, that's what them do. Make it look like everything is okay. Right? So basically, all of the little young artists, so when I do no interview, I'm going to do it with little common sense and little caution, because you're not going to get targeted for some of the stuff them want to say, especially when they say about the officers them are going to target right? So when you're not doing an interview, you just mind on that talk. On the talk, yes, but use some little words where them not going to pick up on. You get me? If you can't take the eye off on
Hey, it kind of go both ways though, because look now, if him never did say that in an interview, him would reach the level where they know.
Right.
You get me? So it kind of sketchy, in a way, like.
In one way, it make him famous, and in another way, it put a big target sign on him back.
But it's the same reason why the artists them the gun song, because them claim to say the gun song quicker for boss them.
Right.
You see it, so them sing bad man song and gun song, because that no for them a boss offer. You get me? The one them want sing the little good song, nobody now see them.
Yeah, but singing a bad man song doesn't literally mean I'm a bad man.
No, No, it doesn't mean that.
Right? It does not mean that I'm a bad person. If I sing a jump and skin out, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm that type who jump and skin out. It's just what the trend, I mean, I roll with the trend.
Yeah.
You understand? So, yes, it go both ways. It make him famous, but then it put a big target sign on him back.
Florida, big up.
Get me?
Yeah.
Kellyanne said Jashi is just tired of what's happening to the Jamaican people. That's why he spoke out. That we are doing right now, we are speaking out, but we not help because nobody's calling.
Yeah, man, calling.
Nobody's calling, They can't call if I have 5 minutes I want to speak on a mind. This program that Vanessa is hosting is called Real Talk. We talk the truth. We make people voice them concern. Even if you don't have nothing good to say, I'm going to make you talk. Because that's your opinion. And as I said, this is called Real Talk. Freedom of speech right here on Pelpa Time. Nobody now go shush you and tell you if it's tapping nice. You are free to speak to your art's content. So if you're not comfortable with something, you can come vent it to yourself on Pelpa Time. You understand? This is a real talk program. We're here to speak. Speak up against what's happening. Speak up against what's happening. You understand? I'm a love chatting. I can't say last night at 3 hours, I'm still and chat with no fan, so we love to talk. But me don't want just the year talk to production alone, because sometimes production, if I do him thing and they not pay me no mind. Some want me call as them calling and make me and them talk. New York and its freedom of speech. Yes, it is definitely freedom of speech. But my program, it ain't real talk.
Hey, so right now we can see the comments full up of be foreigners, you know.
Right.
But on a not calling right now.
We have a few Jamaicans there, you know, based on how they write their comments.
Everybody
We do
there,
have
man.
Jamaicans.
I want anybody for calling right now.
Right.
You get me? Big up all of the ones in the comment section. Is it?
I guess they're still terrified to speak. People even afraid for talk. Download a voice modification. Just something in English where we can understand and use
I wanna
it.
just want to read the comments alone.
Right.
Calling with you on the voice.
Nobody needs to know who you are. We will keep your identity a secret. As you can see, none of our callers that has called before as we ever use their name. We have never used their name, and we don't ask certain questions as to give away too much because we don't want who the panel live or watch. Yeah, I understand. Where is the officer from first night? Mr. Simpson, the officer don't log on as yet, but you're here, and last night you were dying to call. So why aren't you calling now? The officer no reach work yet for call. No, I don't want you soon call. I want you call now because you're going to wait till the phone lines get tied up and we not get your call. So now the line is free. The floor is yours. Nobody not going to interrupt you. So if you want to talk for an hour, nobody not going to call on the phone and interrupt you. So call right now and come tell me what you have to tell me from last night.
Hey, and you know, so the kids them, all of the kids them go back to school in the next few weeks.
No, Monday coming.
Monday.
Right, they're gonna go on midterm this Wednesday for Ash Wednesday, and then they get Thursday, Friday, and then Monday, all the students will be out again. Face-to-face class resume in full swing. No more day in, day out. As in, you go Monday, you don't go Tuesday. You go Wednesday, you don't go Thursday. No, you are there every day for 5 days per week. Sharika said, assuming everyone is waiting on the officer to come on the live. Yes, everybody is sitting here and waiting. But until then, people, you are free to call us and talk to us.
Yeah, hey.
This is a calling. We made this a calling program because of you guys.
The officer calling on the program, right on the program, like something go wrong with the internet.
Right.
He calling right at the end of the program. As him calling, something go wrong with the internet.
Yeah, because in the comment section they were saying they couldn't hear.
Yeah.
They weren't hearing me and him. So something went wrong. I think the more time we spend on the live, the platform gets a little weaker. So therefore at the end it gets shaky. That's my
Hey, someone in the comments says speak on weed.
Speaking on weeds. No weeds right here. We weren't smoking. So no, we are conscious right now. Very, very conscious. As you can see, we're even drinking water.
Well, probably material that if I talk about.
If you want to call and speak about weed, no problem.
Yeah.
The floor is yours. This is a call-in program. We had made this a call-in program.
Hey, call on WhatsApp. Call the number on WhatsApp.
That's 294-0075. Kellyanne said, COVID finish, Awara keep. No. Not really.
It seems that way.
Well, yeah, because right as you get look at freedom, then look at Ukraine and Russia. And today I was in a taxi going somewhere, and this guy was in the taxi, and he was like, say the Americans then start a war because of them send missile and whatever go give Ukraine, and then Russia said no, it can't work because Ukraine are backyard and the US want to come spy upon we. It was such a topic in the car this morning.
Put none past America, Them,
right.
They must have them build show, They will plan out things. Think them easy.
Right. Well, what he was speaking when I looked into it, it seems accurate. It seems accurate. Right. So something sparked the war between Ukraine and Russia. We just not sure what it is. All right. So Larian, if that's your name, Mr. Beckford or Miss Beckford said, too much gun song now. It helps the crime rate in the country. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Like we said earlier, it's just a trend for the artists. Because you know when an artist come and him sing some clean, conscious lyrics, his music does not reach anywhere. He don't get booking for parties or such. But once him go there and him start sing a bad tune, them a go book him for every single party. Aliki said gospel now make a difference. Definitely. Kellyanne said England still have world power. American is the bait. I am not sure in that part. So I don't know. Looks like we have our first caller of the night. Right? So let's see who's on the line. Caller, good night.
Hello?
Hi, caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night, sir. You're on live with Pelpa Time production.
Yeah, man, night. You know, say, my topic still more on talk about is the biker them still.
The bikers?
Yeah.
Yeah. What wrong with the bikers then? I could know.
No, I get bikers them. I mean, I try to come with you know, you see. We feel like, say, we don't get enough respect. I don't that me feel.
Oh, so you're a biker?
Yeah, man, he's a biker, you
Yeah,
know, you
but
see.
them are somebody see him, yeah?
Feel like, say, we don't get enough respect.
All
Because
right.
with the beer work,
Right.
I'm going to feel like, say, we don't get enough respect more while.
All right, let me narrow this down. Do you mean you don't get enough respect from your employees or officers on the road?
It's generally, I mean, when I get it from the officer, I
Yeah.
want to get it from no, not even chairman I road at all.
Alright. I kind of put a little clarity to that there, sir. They say we not get no respect, but uno no bike man no seems like them respect the road overall just the same. You see? So probably that's one of the reasons why uno not get no respect because bike man and taxi man have the worst reputation
right.
on the road. Bike man
I
and
heard
taxi
a lot
man.
of bad things about Batman. Firstly, they removed the side mirrors of the bike
Yeah.
just to avoid hitting cars because they can't wait. I was in a car the other day and I think I was traveling on Olo Road and this biker guy came. We stopped at the stoplight and he came, the light is red and he did not even slow down straight through the stoplight and it was on red.
Family, how long you ride bike now?
I understand what you're saying, auntie, because you have an auntie.
Hey, ho. Miss or Vanessa, auntie, my son all.
Alright then, Miss Vanessa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright then, Miss Vanessa. So, what me I tell you, Miss Vanessa, is you have good and you have bad in the whole thing, you know. You have good and you have bad in the whole thing, you know, because you know what happened now? We do beer service, and if you order food or documents or packages, because you know work a shipping company, work all both, because everybody want them things go.
Right.
Bike, very convenient, very convenient. And you have the good where even want for work, as some little young youth like myself, yeah, we get a little work and want for work and push out, and you would have a one flap by your bike. A small flap on your bike where an officer can oversee. Them choose not to. Them want to put your bike on a record.
Not only the bikes, they do that to the motorists as well.
Hey.
I have a friend who has a car, right? And he bought the car with some flashing lights on it. And it's like an attraction for the police them.
Hey, family, sad to say still, you know, I can't tell you, know.
Well, Miss Vanessa, it rough out there for we as bikers, you know, because...
I still lock up my friend, Cash Nut, you know, because he might ride and straight all the time now by him helmet because I lock up my friend Cash Nut.
Yeah,
but that's one of the main rules of being a biker. Helmet is needed.
Him name Cash No, cash not we call him. And when them call me in a shock as someone for come for him bike because police are gonna lock him up behind door about him helmet. So I say, you're supposed to get a ticket for the helmet.
Yeah, but it's a law, no, sir?
And look at it, you know.
Supposed to get a ticket,
I went there without an helmet and them allow me to ride off the bike. So you tell me.
All right, let me tell you something with the new system. You see, probably why they choose to lock him up this time, probably when they do a search in the system, they see where he's on repeated telling him about the same thing. You understand?
Hey, family, you hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, alright then. I understand you say that, auntie, but there's
family.
a whole heap of things where we don't get respect in the streets, no time at all. Because look at it, when rush hour come, by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rush hour come and we are right. Me alright, and carry no one let me chew. Them rather black me, you know.
Family, listen to me now. You hear me?
Next topic, mommy. One guy can't go war right now.
You understand the message?
Probably somebody will hear you on the live and they'll assist you. So if anybody on this live right now can assist this biker, you can drop it in the comment section. I think production have a question for you.
Yeah, man, may I say, you know, say Jamaican bikers ride the worst still. Yeah, tune it in. Yeah, man, I said Jamaican bikers ride the worst. Because me the other country, England, and all of the bike man them actually drive behind the cars. Just like how the cars drive behind the cars. The bikers, they drive behind the cars. When them stop at stoplight, the bikers stop behind a next car. You know, ride round him and ride on the side shoulder or the white line. They don't do that. A Jamaica alone do that.
Alright, so let me answer your question. Alright, so know that this is Jamaica, which is, I'm not going to underestimate the thing and say, sure, Jamaica will go on with anything.
Right.
You understand? But when I check it out, there's a lot of video out with everywhere in the world where they're doing worse than us because you have man a wheelie on the white line in the traffic, which is, I'm out here. I'm out here now.
Yeah, well, Jamaica system is different from New York system, and New York system is different from England system.
They do it.
You understand?
Exactly.
And you have people in the traffic who does that.
Yeah, man,
here in Jamaica. You probably, unfortunately, you haven't seen any as yet, but I guarantee you will.
But in ride bike, family in a ride bike.
Yeah.
What kind of bike you ride? What kind of bike you ride?
I understand, but as I'm saying, as I'm saying, it's kind of rough out there and us as bear to riding bike because at the end of the day, we have to look out for who owner want for thief for bike from we. And we have to look out for pedestrian we have walk out from we. And we have to look out for evil drivers that want to swing on we. So, every day, when time me put my foot over my bike, I have all of them there in my brain.
Right, so you try go out there. All right. This is my suggestion to you. You are in control of what happens to you throughout the day, right? So you see in the morning when you wake up and you go on your bike, tell yourself this: I will try to obey all the rules and I'll try to be as careful as possible while doing my job. You understand? So yeah, look out for yourself and yeah, look out for others as well.
Yeah, well, every day we do that.
Right. Remember the speed limit because we have a 2-wheeler and a 4-wheeler. Still remember, we are all motorists. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, mom, I understand. So
nobody broke the stoplight because you have a bike and your bike fast. No, stop at the stoplight and wait too. Okay?
Sometimes the order get late, you know.
Yeah, but you alright. You see, this is the thing. You rather risk your life and others just to deliver some food.
Everybody at Jamaica, you know, when they get the food, you know, them I can say, order from the service and the food cold.
Yeah, but that's still better. You can pop it in your microwave or it if you come from country, you can throw it on the stove and hot it up in the pot. But that is still better than you as the biker to kill somebody or yourself, right?
Yeah, man, that's true.
Anyways, it was good talking to you, but you know the calls them are rolling now, right? Because you can't hear the beeping, and the beeping.
Yeah, man. But just want to make up for my friend them on the live. We can do that.
Yeah, man. Big up who you are, big up.
Yeah, man. So, big up Cash Nut. If they're America, JCS, big him up on the best side of them know so far. Big up Smooth. If they're JCS, to big up on you name all JCS too. All the JCS man that. Big up George. Erica Pocket for you, is it? Big up my friend Omar, him there, so I got my fight why I'm always I say. Is it my big up CEO? My company will kick off a start with their thing officially. Understand me?
Blessing.
No flow.
When you're ready and your thing official, you know you can link with the promotion on it. So we can send out your number and all of that.
It's official. I go on Instagram and I save that number on WhatsApp fully.
Yeah, man, this is WhatsApp, so you can just give me a call tomorrow and we talk more. Alright, stay safe. Blessing. Alright, couple comments in the meantime. To the person who was just calling, you called about 3 times. The phone line is now open for you. You can go ahead and make that call. Jennifer said Andrew can't sleep. This 19 hours should be one of his experiences. Don't you think so? All right. Well, I mean, I think Mr. wouldn't sleep either. Right? So I don't know. Right. Anyways, Cosmo blessings, Monsieur Rolling. Definitely welcome. Jennifer said there is a voice change app. Encourage callers to download it, and inmates, you do not need to say which lockup you are in. All right, people, so you can go to your Play Store and download the voice modification app. We have our second caller on the line. Caller, good night.
Good night.
How are you?
I am good.
Right.
That gentleman that just called a while ago, they are the one that allow themselves to don't have any respect. Nobody's going to respect the bikers because of their attitude.
Right.
On the road.
Yeah.
So when he's saying they don't get any respect, it's because of their behavior on the road.
Yeah, that's what me think too.
That's true.
They don't care.
A lot of them, they do speed.
Grabbing people's phones. So what kind of respect are they gonna get?
Hey, but members say, and all of them do you know, but the good are suffer for the bad, right?
One bad apple spoil the whole bunch.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I am not going to know, if I hear a bike coming, I am not going to know whether it is a good one or a bad one.
True.
And then this loud, the muffler thing, I mean, come on, it's like it's killing me on the road.
Yeah.
All right, so what would be your advice to that caller just now or to any other bike owners?
Well, they are the one who is going to fix what they start, because they are the one that make it wrong, so they have to try and get it right. Because most of them know what is going on. They ride it groups at time. Them ride up and them grab people bag and them pick people phone. So, I mean, nobody's going to know is the good one.
Right.
So, you have to show respect. You have to respect yourself on the road for people to respect him. As at least somebody would see him and say, well, then he's a good person.
You know, I think it was last year. It was on the news where some of the guys who are doing the courier service, like the delivering of food, they were using that as a cover to rob people.
But that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. You cannot trust the bikes. You cannot trust them, because even when you think they are doing their delivery or what, they are the one that's robbing people.
Understand.
And they work in groups.
Right, because
So
of lately I've been seeing two on a courier bike 2 persons. It's normally 1, now we're seeing 2.
Well, they need to get it right. They need to get it right. My heart goes out to him if he's a good person, but one bad apple is gonna spoil the whole bunch.
Understand.
So if that's not working for him, I guess he need to try something. And I think he need to be more conscious because him sound like a joke thing in Japan.
Understand.
Right. So I mean, it's like a joke thing in Japan, and in call the program and a joke thing. You need to get serious with them if they have not constructive. They raise them point. From it up, it's like him just stretch it out and it not gonna work because they want to go wherever go fight war. Anybody who want to go fight war, them free because the airport no lockdown.
Understand.
Anyway, have a good night.
Blessings. So, Color, where you calling from?
I'm calling from the Cayman Island.
All right. Big up to everybody who is tuning in the Cayman right now. All right. So, Color, we have another call coming in. Stay tuned on the program.
Big up, Carla.
Pelpa Time Production, good night.
Good night.
Hey,
Yeah,
Carla,
man.
good
Big
night.
up.
Big up.
Big up yourself. What's your name?
I'm Vanessa.
All right. Good night, Vanessa. And what's the moderator's name?
Just production for right now.
All right. Tell production and yourself. Big up on yourself.
Blessing.
All right.
Oh.
This is Mr. Simpson calling me.
Oh, Mr. M. Simpson, that was supposed to call me from last night.
We'll call from last night. I'm the caller from Atlanta.
Okay.
I did call.
Oh, you did?
All right. Yes, I'm the caller from Atlanta.
Oh, yes. That's true.
Yes, I'm
Far
in
road.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Worldwide.
Yeah, man, nothing global are up with the weather. But here what now. Just like the lady, the previous caller just said, the bike rider that calling, it sounds like some joke thing in Japan. You need to make the callers them know that this is a serious program, right? This program is about bringing forth change to Jamaica, right? And we want, because the government not going to solve the problems. The problems we, each individual, have to do better in order to make Jamaica a better place to live.
Right.
Okay. So now, with that being said, we're going back to last night now, back to the inmates and the jail business and all that, right?
Right. We're still on that program as well.
All right. Here's the thing with the inmates, because I was reading the comments where the one inmate said, me good because me the America and this and that and the other. It doesn't matter. Hear what happened with Jamaica. We have to take a serious look within ourselves.
True.
We have to change one thing about us, and it's called culture. Right?
Right.
The bike rider brought up a very important word. It's called respect. And respect goes both ways. Right? Now, we're going on a word called stereotype also.
True. I saw that word in the comment section.
Right. Stereotypically, bikers in Jamaica are known not to be courteous. They are delivering most of the hits. I mean, I talk about hit tunes. I talk about killing people, robbing people, this and that and the other. So you have a bad stereotype to begin with. So when he comes out, I'm a licensed bike rider myself. I own a Hayabusa GXXR 1300.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
all right. So therefore, my thing is like this. You have to respect the laws of the road and safety first. Remember, a bike only have 2 wheels. That's why you see so many of them becoming fatalities on the road.
Right.
So him have to weigh up within himself if it's important for him to get there, or it's important for him to die trying to get there. That's what him have to weigh up within himself.
Right. That's the question I asked him. Would you rather risk your life and others just to deliver a meal on time where the customer can simply just pop the meal in the microwave?
Right. And a little bit of money we might gain from do that. It's not worth his life or the life of the other person that he might take in the process of him being reckless.
True.
Yeah. Bike is a serious thing. So when him saying get on him bike a morning time, my first question would be to him, is he a licensed bike rider? That's the first thing, but I asked him. Then him want the police now
to overlook certain safety issues on the bike that make the bike not passable to be on the road. Once again, we're going back to culture. You have to respect the law, and in order for the law to respect you. So if you abide by the law is supposed to respect you in return.
Right.
It's just that simple. It's a give and take. It's a two-way street, not
Understand.
a one-way street. So, well, anyways, back to the inmates and the jail thing.
All right, hold on. Before we dive right back into that topic, for all who are just joining us, we are doing a part 2 to last night program where we were speaking to some people, correctional officers, inmates, cooks. We're just getting an insight on the treatment of how Jamaica is running. So if you're interested in calling in the program, the business card is on the screen with the WhatsApp number, which is 294-0075. Mr. Simpson, back to you.
Yes. All right. So back to the inmates now and the treatment in prison. Just like Jack said, prison are not bed arrows. That's at the bottom line.
And we are definitely seeing that right now.
All right. So therefore, the prisoner them have to know, say, the culture where we live in, right? We, each individual, we're responsible for our own actions. Whatever bad choices they made to lead them there, because I've been there myself. So that's why I can talk from experience. No prison are nice. Whether it's Jamaica, America, England, no prison. Nobody will go to prison can't tell you say it's nice unless them is gay or something wrong with them mentally. Nothing is nice about that place. Nothing is nice about losing your freedom, the whole heap of knives in your ears. People are tell you when for go and come, when for bed, when for... That's nothing is nice about that. So let's get that understood right now. And like I said,
right.
In Jamaica, the prison system and prisoners is not a priority for the government. They should take a serious look into privatizing prisons. You see, Michael Jordan, you think of Jordan alone make him make free money? Michael Jordan owned the most private prisons in America.
He does?
That's where he make whole heap of free money. Go and research it, go Google it. It's there. It's there. So that my traffic telling us about the privatization of things. The government can't control everything. So they need to let go of the things that they can't control into the hands of private people. We can control the prison, give you modern prison, give you clarity, give the prisoners them uniforms and stuff like that. Jamaica now deal with it. Jamaica just all about, first of all, Jamaican police, the people that made it to prison, they're the lucky ones. Because Jamaican police really don't know how to arrest people. They're more into killing people. And that's the truth.
Understand.
That's the truth. So the ones that make it to prison, those are the lucky ones. So it's just, like I said, it's the culture. When are we going to take account for our actions and do different in order to make Jamaica a better place to live?
Well, as you can see, that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to see if we can reach out and we can get some of the things changed. Try to stop some of the corruption and some of the ill treatment.
Why the corruption go right to the top. I don't know how we're going to get to the even to scratch the surface on that one. But that's a whole other segment. But as for the prisoners and the way they get treated, it's like that. It's a universal thing. It's a universal thing. You get good treatment when you're home. When you're in prison and your life is in somebody else's, that's all you get. And you brought up something last night about people getting killed in prison. Universally, people get killed in a prison in America. When me that the people get killed and it get covered up. So when you go to prison, your life is not yours. You're not in control of nothing.
Like somebody said, when you go to prison, you go as a body. You don't go as a person. You go as a body.
Exactly. You're not a person. You're a body. You're a body. That's all you are. A body and a number. And you control nothing. The security guard them control it. Universally, another thing the chef said last night is inmates run prisons. Security don't run prisons. The inmate them, all them do sign them book, make them rounds. The inmate run the intake, them run the food, everything. It's universal. It's not just Jamaica.
I thought differently. I thought they had a special set of people who come in the morning and cook and then leave.
Nah, the inmates them cook. Let me tell you the people that come in, because, all right, we're going to talk about rehabilitation now. In a Jamaica, when you got prison, you just stay at prison at the time. I smoke weed, I drink any and I pose. Right? In America, you can go into prison and go into what's called programs. You can even go to college. So if college is enough for everybody. So if you want to do a trade, you can go to trade school and get certified. So when you come out of prison now, you're rehabilitated and you can be a productive member of society.
But our very first program, that's what the inmate said, that correctional officers aren't giving them a chance to do the program so that they can rehabilitate. So the programs are here in Jamaica, but unfortunately, the inmates aren't getting that support to do that program.
Okay. Well, that's the people that come now. You see, the people that you thinking is the people that come from outside now. The civilians will come in and them teach you a trade and all of that. That's the people that come from outside.
Right.
But as far as your food, as far as your commissary, as far as your intake, is inmates run all of that. Security that do nothing, water that do nothing but walk around and them have them contracts. It's universal. It's not just in Jamaica.
Understand.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the treatment of the prisoner them not gonna get no better. Or you avoid that, try your best to stay out of that place there.
Definitely.
That's the hunger cure for that.
Understand. Well, I guess that's that would be an advice to the inmates who are tuning right now. Like he says, if you can avoid the conflict, please to do so.
Yeah, straight up. That's what it is. But I'm not gonna take up the line no more. I know so other people
are calling, right?
There's a family now, the ones out there. No, the ones out there that want big up.
If we're there 2 hours tonight, we're there 3 hours, we're there, we don't know how long.
Yo, send out some big up, man. Nobody for big up. Nobody for big up, family. Send out some big up.
I want big up you and Vanessa, man, to keep up the good work, man, and comment on them, man, and tell the people to subscribe, man. We don't want to likes over here, so we want subscription.
Yeah, we want share too, because we want this to go viral, so we need the shares as well.
Yeah, we want the shares and we want the subscriptions and we want the people we just keep it positive and know so this is not a joke platform. We're really trying to take this platform to another level and find real solutions for Jamaica's problems.
All right. Blessing, Mr. Simpson.
All right. Yeah, man. Up with the weather. Yeah.
Good night, caller. Thank you for calling Pelpa Time Production.
Yes, good evening. Mr. James Cardell to Samaj. You can check me out on TikTok. What I'm calling to saying, the whole bike issue thing. Are you hearing me, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, the whole bike issue thing. I think what they should do, they should impose the law on the bikes with the loud mufflers because it's so annoying. Sometimes you're trying to talk on your phone and those bikers are there revving away. Like it's funny. Every time you open them out, they rev. Like it's funny.
Wow.
And that's pretty disturbing.
Right, I think that there was a lady on the line earlier who said the same thing.
Not only the bike man, you have the BMW guys, not picking on just one set of people, the BMW guys and the Mark X guys with the verbal tune. Yeah. That's pretty disgusting also.
Yeah. Yeah, man, all of the
people
because
with even
Mark
the other
X.
day, I was in a specific place where, you know, Jamaica, certain place deemed as bad. And I heard a BMW and I almost ran.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought someone was firing shots.
Hey, all of the man with BMW right now, we're tuning in on the live. The one you have for Uni, you see it? Yeah, man, you advise.
No disrespect, you know, it sounds good and everything, and I like it because he's a car enthusiast, and it does, you know, I think they should, because some of the times they take too much of the restriction off, so it's extremely loud, like a real gunshot.
Yeah, I understand.
And they don't take all of the restrictions off. I think they should put a law in where, at the depot or something, if your car is not up to sound standards, they don't pass it or something like that, or they seize your vehicle or something like that and let you pay a fine.
Understand. So probably
Yes.
that's something the government can look into if they're tuned in. Come, I know somebody from the government probably get the live by now and tune in.
Yeah, the government them love waste time doing.
Yes, and I'm not gonna be on here too long because I need to go back on my live on TikTok, and you can tell the people to follow me on TikTok.
Yeah, man.
It's Tus Samaj.
Right. You
To
can just follow the
Samaj,
Pelpa Time production page so we can follow back.
Hey, can tell the people them right now to
yes.
follow you know. Tell them a TikTok and Instagram page right now.
You
Tell
can
them.
comment it in the comment section.
All right, we'll do.
All right. Blessings, family.
All right.
Pelpa Time production, good night.
Yo, sup.
Big up family.
Come on, big up. New York, call family.
New
All
York
right.
in the place.
Blessings
Tune
to
in.
everybody in New York right now.
The whole place.
True,
Family, so what going on New York right now? What going on New York? What going on New York right now? Be a party, be a fun. What going on?
Nah, not like that still. You know what I'm saying? I'm not party like that. I don't know if it get cold still. You know, little thing I go on still, but
Oh,
you
place
know, not
cool.
too much, you know.
Right.
It's cool.
I know that people kind of afraid of people, you see it. But
Understand.
not upon a big level, you know what I said? Jamaica more kind of like Africa, the thing, you know?
Yeah, but remember, so Jamaica under curfew right now, you know.
So, that, but we still have to look at performance still.
Yeah, can you know
The
Pelpa
BLA
Time
them
there
just-
anyway and everywhere, so we just pop up and make us see what going same way.
Oh yeah, cause live me there, I look fine here still, you see me? I'm taxi, but when I ask them my name still, you see it?
No need for the names.
me?
Callers, we do not want to know
you
your
know?
name. And if you can download a voice modification app on your phone, especially for the inmates and the officers who are calling in, we would appreciate it. We are not trying to cause anybody else any harm. We are just here trying to bring across a message. We are here to try and change some of the things that needs to be changed.
Yeah, man.
You
Family,
know,
big up.
you know what me really want to talk about still?
Okay.
Like, them have this a way of like saying music and reggae music and dancehall, you know what I mean there?
Right.
I kind of mess up the place, but you have to remember, I eat upon something, right? One time, you know, when culture play, you know what I'm saying? Culture is nice and everything. But you know who never want it? The same people them know where I beg a ball. Nah, too much. One time when they play Rasta music, cultural music, them never want to hear it. All the government them raw, dirty, Rasta them. Oh, and them choose the street style and slackness because calypso are kind of slackness too, you know. But them kind of clean it up still. You see me myself?
Understand.
But it's when that Jamaica, that them now you know dirty people are sing. So them like, all right. So just give them what them want. Now when them get it,
Yeah.
It's like the saying goes, want to want it, can't get it, and get it, no want it.
But at them run it. You see me? I say, oh, we don't want them. So when it get virus and viperous, them a ball. Lord bring back the culture, but them same one did fight against the culture back then. From all like the 70s. You see? So when them grow up, them I remember say them a picnic to and the youth them when Rasta say, yeah, culture, yeah man, keep the country. Now you see it out of them on. And them a talk about gun music. And I really music them kind of like, you know, about gun. Because them have to remember, say, movie used to come to Jamaica with whole heap of gunshot tonight, you know.
True.
But they make it look like music now a hit. And you know, I say it not play every day. You know what I'm saying? It play every day, you know.
But a movie is there for years as well. Because I like the movies from like back in the 90s. I'll go over movies over and over and over. So the movies are also there.
Them not blame no white man though. It's just like when the Jamaican movie and the youth them and I get to do them make a movie. You know why them fight against it? Because the movie, it really must things are play, but we got all over the act them man they act. You see it, but the youth them now kinda show what go on and I get to how them a live. No country, no want nobody show nothing how the country a run.
Right.
Especially Jamaica, because you show up, because them want tourists and them things say, oh, yeah man, everything good. You know what I say? Everything not good. So when you start show the reality of the country and so on, we are embarrassment. We are embarrassed. The government.
Understand.
Like government are embarrassed, you know. Because them put up these pictures that come like New York. You come to New York and you see like dancing from the TV and you see things. But so when you come here, so first thing you do 2 weeks or a little week and your family I put you out the door. And I cool. So you're there on your own, you know. Jamaica not to do that. We can't die your mother yard till they are 20, 25, 30. You know what I say? Depends. You know what I say?
Right.
For America, them throw you out when you're 18. Younger than that. As you left school, you're out. So I just show you the difference between Jamaica and America. Jamaica a beautiful place. You know what happened up here, sir? When you left school and left college, you don't have nothing to do. You just have a piece of paper. You see Jamaica. Jamaica, you go to school, you learn trade. You know what I'm saying?
But these going to school
trade.
here and learning a trade doesn't necessarily when you leave you'll get a job, because there's a lot of people here who have trades and they have subjects but still can't get a job.
Because they switch it round. You know what I say? The government switch it up and mash up the thing them for the youth, especially the government they in. I really politics about it. Say them, they mash up everything. When training center is the yard, you them used to get pay and go to school and I learn trade and I get money a week time. Where that there? That them cut it out because politics. Wow. You know the from my side, I cut that out. America, them not cut it out. Them can because politics go on, but them not cut it. See Jamaica now, lock down that. So the youth them now, when they come out of school, some school do it, some school not do it. You know what I'm saying? But you got regular where you go learn trade. Now that not there again. So basically, alright, we cut them thing there out. Them not have nothing to do. Just give them gun because we want the prison system to run.
Understand.
See the difference? So them cut out all that trade thing them. So when the youth them come out of college, no man not do nothing. Man come out, them days are done. Because them lock down the school program, the mechanic, the electrician, what you know, so woodwork. You see it. So when the youth them, because if you come out of school, you know, you already have a trade in all they have to do in your yard, and that's how Jamaica skill, you know. You start to secure in your yard.
That's why I encourage people who wants to do entrepreneurship, please to do so. If you want to look at hairdressing, because you're good at it, water your skill. Start by your veranda, then you move to one booth. Start slow and build yourself.
Yeah, you see it. So I'm not call on dumb shit. I just show you how the country runs. So when the country broke out now, you see them want to lock up the youth them, but them know what them do. Them have finance going for the prison system. Because back in the days, enough man over got prison.
Right.
Prison is a money business. So now them like, all right, give them a gun. Because I want a lawyer to get paid, I want the judge to get paid, I want the police force to get big and everything. So more war in the country and more thing that you get more sponsor. If you have a country and have more war and violence in it, you can't say, oh, we need this and we need this, and people doing it anywhere from all over the world and gear. But if no war in our country, we have a beg.
True. Understand.
We have a lack of. If you hear me, I say, so them have a system backward. And Jamaica, them not too help you, them, especially some of the whole politicians, them were in there from all 50, 70, none of them now want to come out. So the two side them worse, so them just they grab for themselves and then them just run gone left the country. You know what I say? And they them born, you know, 4 people put them in, you know, but at the same time as them go in, them switch up. You see me? Because them are the same thing like pirate. It's a pirate country, so them not different. Them just look out for themselves. So if you love your country, you're going to look out for everybody in your country so it get beautiful and your country balanced. But them not in that. Because them can't travel and run around them school and them kids not live there. Them kids that are college also. You see, next rest, them not business with it. You get what I say? So at them thing they work by them just really, you know, just like, yo, it backward and then the country I get worse because a money thing. You know what I say? So them not gonna try help you them because more you them get in trouble at more prison time. You see me? And more money.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hold up your time. See me just that I just wanna get off of my mind. I know things to say still, but you know I really can't say it. You know, it's Jamaica beautiful. Yo, I tell you, see anywhere in the world, you there? I have a green and a yellow and put in your back pocket. Nobody in our trouble here. All right now, war good at the Russia. Carry a flag, a Jamaica flag, and see if the war. Amanda said, no man, you did that. And you see all the gun stop. Pass. You say anything else? Nah, pass.
Yeah.
And nothing else, nah, pass. Because we see that. My son, I'm there, you said that, put a flag, a Jamaica flag and walk with it. Nobody not rob him, nobody, all them, yo, you from Jamaica, yeah, we want to go. You get me? So Jamaica a beautiful place, a blessed country. You see me, I just, them down there corrupted. The government system are corrupted.
Yeah.
You see me?
Understand.
So I really that, you know, I don't really know. Like it not hard. If all of the money and them help us, I might ghetto youth them because more ghetto and more crime. More crime and more money for the prison. And more money for the judge. And more lie and money. So the system go right back to the police.
Alright, I think we need to do a program on this.
Family.
On the topic here specifically. We're gonna try and organize a program. I will want you to call back on that program.
Family, before you go, just big up some people.
Man, you're good, man. I mean, just, you know, we just have vibes. Come, you know, I hold up somebody's that want to come on the line. Some of them just come out talk no dumb shit, but I just tell you the system. You see what I say?
Alright, so is there anybody you want to send a shout out to before you leave?
Man, you know what? Big up Pelpa TV and media, and big up the whole of Jamaica, all of you, them, and I ghetto. Just uplift on yourself and just try it. It might hard sometime, you know what I say?
Blessing.
Get me? But just rise up.
Rise to the occasion.
Hustling. Yeah, and I look at man, help him next bridging, you know what I say? And just kind of sometimes it's easy off by gun thing a little bit, because that, them want to kill you out. You see me? I say so. Just big up to all I get to youth, them at Jamaica, Clarendon, you know what I say, Augustown, the whole of Jamaica. And more blessed and more strength and keep up the good work. Seen Piper, my sister.
Pelpa.
Pelpa time. You see it?
Alright,
so I just mad love, man, and keep the great work going, alright?
Blessings and stay safe and stay tuned in.
Big up, family.
Yeah, man. That's how I'm a car, man, you know? Up your cold.
Alright, hope Pelpa time can keep you warm.
Yeah, cool. One love. Man.
Blessings.
You know, see?
Alright. Next caller, the line is free. You can do so right now. Alright. Well, we have some comments rolling in, but I have missed a few. Right. Papa Cheesy, welcome. He says empowerment. Bless up family, one love, know themselves and thy creator with it much respect. Give thanks to the Most High and our ancestors' story. Why we ancestor them, not even know how to go into that one day. You understand? We don't know how to go into that ancestor story right now. Papa Cheesy also said culture war going on. Wow, the culture war thing. Like he said back then, people would fight cultural music, but now they're asking for it. You understand? Pelpa Time, read the comments. Patrick Taylor. All right, let me see if I can find a particular comment where you sent and I missed it, because it's a lot of comments to go back through. I see you're calling Jennifer. And you said, Bob said Grinch at them upper class crosses there were no care about poor people. All right, so next caller.
Yeah, man. Anybody want
the line is free right now. You can make your call. The line is free. Pelpa Time, them talk on radio today that Mark Golden donated 10,000 US dollars, and Andrew as the leader now do nothing. Papi show that. Yes, I had seen the campaign where they were trying to raise the money, because at first, when they were saying that the students need to come home, one student tweeted that in order for them to come home, they would have to take out a $2,000 US loan, $2,000 US dollar in loan, right? So Mark Golden started this. I don't think it was a GoFundMe. I think he and some other persons come together and raised that 10,000 US dollars, where he donated it for those students to come home. Right now they're safely in Poland, and that's good. We're just waiting for them to arrive home. Shaquan said most of these wars in Jamaica is cause of the government. Yes, because the system is corrupt, right? So I would think so too. A loan them I give them. Yes, that was the thing. They had to take out a $2,000 US loan to come home. Carla, good night. Thank you for calling Pelpa Time Studio.
Oh, good night, Miss Pelpa Time.
Good night, sir. You can kind of mute the feed in the background. It's kind of overpowering you right now.
Oh, let me turn it
Right, so I would think so too.
Okay, hear me now?
Definitely. Go ahead, Carla.
Yes, I just called to big up Pelpa Time.
Blessings.
And I wanted to say a few things about the crime in Jamaica.
Go ahead. This is a real talk program,
Hey,
You're
family,
free to
family,
talk.
where is your location right now?
Yes. This crime thing, I don't know what can be done about this crime thing. Because each government coming and say they're gonna do things about the crime, and no one seems to be care about it.
Understand. So hold on, before I go any further, where are you calling from?
Oh, I'm calling from Cayman.
All right, so we have another Cayman on the line. So it sounds like you're in Jamaica. You're a Jamaican.
I am a Jamaican. I'm a born Jamaican.
Okay.
That's why I care about my country.
Right. So you can continue now and tell me your thoughts and your views.
Yes, but I was just wondering what the plan, what the game plan the government of towards this crime thing down there.
That's what we're trying to figure out, or the message we're trying to get across.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people is afraid to come to Jamaica,
Because of the crime and violence.
Because of the crime and violence. You understand?
Right.
Because I'm living here in Cayman, and I hear a lot of people here Jamaican. They want to come to Jamaica, but they are on a spell and guest thing.
Hey, what I can tell you about the violence, most of the time the violence is like in the
garrison, the
ghetto sections, not
uptown. Yeah,
you get me?
I understand, but nowadays, my brother, first time it was in the garrison, but nowadays it is all over. All over.
Definitely, it's all over.
But more in the garrison and the ghetto.
Yeah.
But I keep telling people every day that it is not the place, The place are good, but it's the people.
It's the people.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, it's the people them. So I'm just hoping that they can have a solution soon and very soon, because it's really getting out of hand. I listen to the news up here every day. Every day I listen to the news up here, and the first thing that come on the news is the killing, the war, the violence.
Right, the crime and violence. Understand.
Yeah, man. But we have to just hope for the best. Jamaica is a nice place, That's the land of my birth.
Definitely.
Yes. Anyway, I'm not going to stay too long.
All right, so before you leave, you want to send in a shout out? Any family here, friends? You want to do a shout out?
Yeah, man, worldwide.
Yes, I want to shout out to my granddaughter, Shauna Lee. My son, my grandson, Brownback.
That was the thing.
Right.
My son, Sean Lavar. and my little friend Brianna and Aleja.
All right. I hope they're tuning and they're listening to the program right now.
Yes.
All right.
And most of all, I want to big up Vanessa.
Definitely. Blessing.
Big up yourself.
All right. Stay safe and thanks for calling.
Okay.
Big up.
Blessing.
Yeah, man.
All right, people. The phone line is open again. If there's another caller, you're free to do so right now. The phone line is open. I still haven't seen my special guest from last night. I'm wondering if he forgot that he was supposed to call me tonight so we can talk. Mr. Invest, where are you? You need to come and invest in the program. All right. Shakwan said, "Bare foolishness are going to Jamaica." Wow, yes, definitely. And Patrick also said, them say it's his own money. All right, the Mark Golden donation, yes, I think that's his money. But at first, the government was telling the students in Ukraine that the student need to take out a $2,000 loan in order for them to buy their plane ticket, buy whatever necessities they need to come home. So that's why I think Mark Golden stepped in and did what he did. Papa Cheesy says systematic racist is culture war against a certain class of people like brown and black or gray. I'm not sure what the symbol is, but that's it. Black and black is a crime wherever across the world. I think that's what he meant. Big up yourself from mental slavery. Know thyself. Much respect. So people, once again, the phone line is open. If you're interested to call and talk, you're free to do so right now. No matter wait till the program reach 2 hours and then the platform gets shaky. And then when you call, we can't hear you. And then you're go say, Pelpa Time, not take on a call. We don't want that. Right? And callers, if you call once and you realize that somebody is speaking with us, just give us a few more minutes and then you can try again. Jamaica First said the police force was formed in 1867, 2 years after the Paul Bogle Rebellion. The upper class people, the planters, they feel threatened, so they say never again. So police is not here to protect us. This is news to me. This is the first time I'm hearing about this production. Well, I guess this is the first time he's hearing about it too. Well, I don't know what to say about that. But that's not the oath they took when they entered the force. They entered the force to serve and protect. That's the oath they took. So for anybody who did not get the information and the calling in, the WhatsApp line is 294-0075. And you know you can book us for anything else. Right? Patrick said them upper class uptown people cause some at it too. Well, right now, it's everywhere in Jamaica. Every crib, it's in every corner. In the garrison, in the slum, in the sea, in the sky, in the uptown, in the downtown. It's everywhere. You understand? It's every single way right now. Corruption, it's around Jamaica right now. Almost everybody in the force corrupt. You understand? Almost everybody in the police force is corrupt. You have a few good ones. Believe me, you have a few good
you know
ones.
Me, that's right now. If a good police step on the line, call in a good police.
Right. Mr. Invest was here last night, but I don't know why he's not here tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Big up
and we really wanted to speak with him. So, peoples, if there's anybody else who is interested in calling in, the WhatsApp line is now free. You can do so. You can come and voice your concern or speak what is on your mind. Remember, the program is called Real Talk, and we allow everybody to speak freely. If you don't want Jamaica hear a real voice, no problem. You can go to the App Store and find a voice modulation up and make your call, right? Few is a rare word, but true. Yes, you do have a few good officers out there who are trying to do the right thing. They're trying to change the system, but them alone can't do it. Right? Them need help. And this is what we're here to do. We are here to give them that strength to try and change the things that needs to be changing. Since the government not do it for we the people have to stand together and do it ourselves. Right? We have to do it ourselves. You understand? United we stand, divided we shall fall. So if we fight against one another, we're going to fall quicker than when we fight together. Unity is strength. If you notice when ants gather food, they don't do it by themselves. You never see one ants gather food. You see a whole lot of them move one single rice grain. People, unity is strength. We can't fight against the black brother and the black sister. Right? So, no. We have another caller on the line. This person's been trying to get through for the longest while. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night. All right, so
Yeah, Carla, big up.
All right, so my name is Jody, and I'm calling from Kingston.
Hey,
right?
sweetie, hold on. We're trying not to get anybody to state their name, if that's okay with you.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
All right, so no names. We're just going to call you Miss right now, our caller, okay?
All right, no problem.
And you said you're calling from Kingston, Jamaica?
Yeah.
All right, so what's your concern tonight, or what's your views?
All right, so I was watching today an Inmate. I'm not sure if it was I'm not sure how long ago that was live.
Yeah.
However, I'm saying, based on how he was describing in the prison, right? And I'm saying, wow, I mean, we on the outside had no idea that's how they were actually like living and being treated there, right?
Right.
So I'm saying, is there any way where this can really escalate though? Because, I guess the whole justice system see criminals as just, like bad persons, whatever. But I'm just saying not everyone there is for
Right, we have some innocent people who some minor crimes. Probably they just pick somebody as handbag or something like that. We do have innocents in prison as well.
Exactly. And I know in the justice system is crime a crime. But I'm just saying that nobody really deserves to be treated like that, And when you when I was talking about the food, I'm saying that's not even like clean. I'm just saying our food is supposed to be, washed with vinegar like raw meat and stuff.
Right, so I guess you missed the video where we showed a cup of porridge where that inmate turned the cup upside down and the porridge did not even trickle from the cup. It was like a cement block.
Wow, and the part about even the feces thing, that is really so not healthy. And I'm saying not everyone should be treated that way. Whether them are, them are murderer, robber, or you get the point I'm actually saying.
Understand.
You said exactly. So I'm just wondering if there's any way how this can really get like exposed or, like to the max, because the waters them really going on bad though.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, because our program is worldwide. As you can see, we are getting calls from all over the world about the system. So we're trying to be their voice. Even though they're criminals, they still need to have some human rights, be treated like human beings. So we're trying to do that right now. But we alone here at Pelpa Time can't do that. We need the help of the people who are afraid to speak up. We need them to help us share the lives, share the comments, let others see so they can share it as well. It must reach the government one day.
That is so true. And I'm sure even the government tune in, on this media channel. So they have an idea of what's going on.
Right.
It's like, but our system is so poor where it's like, even if you say something, it's like, okay, then, just shove underneath the carpet and then move along.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying, because Inmates lost their life, and all the income keeps saying we're investigating. For years to come, they're investigating, and nothing becomes of it. Those families need closure as well.
I completely agree with what you're saying, though. It's just really not right. And you know, from a longer time, actually here's a Jamaican prison, like not even dog won't go there. It's really, really bad. And when someone can really talk, and I really hope that inmate don't really get, our scrutiny or penalized for whatever.
Right.
Because I'm just saying, thank God for him to actually expose this, because it really serious though, right? So I really like all you guys, going about it and everything. And
all right. So before you leave, do you want to send a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, no problem. Shout out to my sister Kalila.
I hope she's tuning in right now.
Yes. I told her I was gonna call.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so thanks for your concern and your reasoning. As I said before, share the live so your families can see and they can also share, because we're trying to make this as viral as possible so we can try and change some of the corruption in the system.
Yeah, and then to like real quick, people always say Jamaica this not happen, but no, that mentality needs to change though, because you're the first person to start to speak up. I'm sure there's gonna be other, persons come out and stuff. So we need to stop this thing about a Jamaica not change. Changes can happen though. You just take the first person to actually
speak up.
Yeah, voice their concerns, or opinion.
Right.
So, yeah.
Definitely.
So blessing, thank you for tuning in and stay tuned in.
Yeah, thanks for accepting my call and everything.
No problem. If you have anything else you want to call us about, you're free to do so.
Okay.
All right. Have a safe night.
All right. Same to you.
All right, people. So our message is reaching across. It's going across. And I like that. Right? I like that. I like that we are spreading this. We are making it. We want to make it as viral as possible. Because you hear what she say? We are the first to actually speak up. People will have to talk. Yes, we know that them commit a crime, but something need to be done. Them can't treat the people them like that. Like them are animals. You understand? They're still human beings. Right? So we are trying to spread positivity. Next caller, the phone line is free, 294-0075. You can call to send a shout out. You can call to voice your concern. Right? Papa Cheesy said, Patrick Taylor, respect family, give thanks to the Most High and our ancestors. I hate that word. M. Simpson says, less is more. All right. Through that family, each one teach one. Yes, we're trying to teach. We're trying to teach. We are update, because things where me just learn where you didn't know, you pass it on to me and me I pass it on worldwide. How we platform big, we platform worldwide. And if all of our subscribers them come together, remember me telling this, Pelpa Time is a family, not just me and production and the other hosts them. All of the fans them are part of the family. So if we come together and we speak up, we can make a change. It just takes one voice to start a change. Right? It just takes one person to speak up. Just one. And that inmate was the first person to speak up. He spoke because he is tired of the condition that the correctional officers, all the beating, the unnecessary beating, the food preparation. Right? So he spoke up and we are speaking. We are continuing to speak for him. Because obviously his cry is not being heard. So we are trying to help him cry so his cries can be heard. Nigel said Jamaica justice system is broken beyond repair. Judges, lawyers, police, and politicians are corrupt to the fullest. The head of the stream is polluted and the poisonous. The changes need to come from the top. That's what we're trying to do. If we have a change, notice when your pipe in your kitchen or your bathroom go bad, you change the entire thing. If it's a drip, you're going to change the entire facet and everything. So we're trying to get rid of the corruption and bring in the right thing. We're trying to do the right thing right now. Right? We have to do the right thing. We have to make a change. Remember, Michael Jackson said, make the change. We have to start with the man in the mirror. Right? So, you cannot come on the live and say, yes, Miss Vanessa, you taught the truth. When you come off of the live, you are going to do the opposite. At the same truth when me there here start talk where you say me talk. Make the change, people. Start within yourself. Look at the situation, because a lot of people came in the comments yesterday and they were them a criminal, so them deserve what them get. Imagine if that was your brother, your sister, your father, your son. Right? How would you feel? You would be the one calling us, Pelpa Time, can you help us? Our son is being treated unfairly. Them a beat him and them not feed him right. Look at it in the mirror. Put yourself in the position of that person. Just put yourself in that position and imagine. Yes, we understand so them do the crime and them do the time, but they need the strength. You understand? Patrick said Jamaica is the most corrupt place on earth. I don't think so. I really don't. There are other places that are really corrupt, but we just don't know about it. All right. Wavy Wave said, if you're gonna blame Andrew, you gotta blame the other prime ministers them too. We're blaming everybody, all of the politicians them, because none of them now do nothing. When election time come, them buy a little rice and a little flour and give one $5,000 for your vote for them. And you see them come patch out the road, and then by election done, the little 2 pound of rice and the 2 pound of flour done and hungry a kill we same way, and little rain fall and the road mash up back, and them never do it good. The whole of them I get blame. You understand? Me not blame Andrew alone. Me I blame PJ, me I blame Edward Siaga, me I blame Portia, me I blame the whole lot of them. A whole heap of them, so them shoulda can change something.
Me just you call out one whole heap of name who you gonna blame. It right to say you can blame the people them also?
Wait, right, because the people them who bought these politicians, wanna vote for them and to say them nah change and wanna continuously vote for them. So they get blame as well, because wanna follow in them footstep. In them step here, so wanna step exactly in them footstep. Wanna try sidestep it and say, all right, him go left and left no look safe. So let me see if me can take time and shift right and see all right. Look, no, not go left just the same. It don't make no sense. No change will come that way. You understand? We have to change, people. We have to change. We need to change. The phone line is open. If anybody's interested in calling in, the phone line is now open. Right. Kamisha said, I swear, Andrew not ready for this. He must consider poor people. Look at COVID and all Andrew can do and come chat say with a stay away yard. Stay away yard and eat what? Air and breeze, Andrew not ready. Well, I feel like if one experiment studied in the same way, they would have come and tell you the same thing too. They would have come tell you the same thing as well. You understand? So, I guess at the programming, how they are programmed.
Hey, the caller, they will make the person who send out that text need for calling right now.
Which one?
The text that you just read a while ago.
Kemisha,
Yeah.
if you're interested in calling in, you can do so on WhatsApp at 294-0075. Because it look like you want to speak out, you know. Right? So you can do so. Because this program is to help you all speak out. And we're going to do that anonymously. We don't need to know your name. Even if you call right now, nobody not going to know. We are not going to specify your name. If you want to use a voice modulator, you can do so as well. Right? But people, we need to wake up. We are asleep for too long right now. This is going for too long. A whole heap of years this is going. And nobody not try to change it. Year pan year, when you come on vote, and run go dip on hand in the ink for days on a finger purple up. And you see the changes we want vote for. Right? Remember, Andrew did come and promise we say if we did make him prime minister, you know, we can sleep with the door and we window them open, you know, because crime and violence are going to stop, you know. And want me to crime and violence. It only an escalate. Right? Simpson said, Vanessa, I have a question for you. What criminals in Jamaica do not go to prison? What criminal? Politician? And them are the biggest criminal. I see them go to prison. So that's my answer. The politicians. That's my answer, Mr. Simpson. If you have another answer to that, why you jump in and tell me. But that's for me answer. Right? Mr. Simpson call in already. Right? So if another answer there you look for Simpson, let me know. But to me, the politicians, them are the biggest criminal and them now pay for it because them are rob up taxpayer money. And you know, see where it go. The road them still bad and the gully them black up and the mosquito them are breed up and a bite up people and I give them dengue. You understand? So, them are the biggest criminal for me right now. Yeah, you get me? Right? We don't do no government badness right there. So we are the people badness. We are the people badness right now. Because we have to stand up. We have to stand together. Together we have to stand. Right? When you see no other news outlet or media outlet that do this, you know, they now come talk the truth and them not allow the people them to call and speak. You understand? Maybe say if one inmate they try to call one of them big media station they for voicing concern, them would not even take the call. But we are do it. We are doing it for everybody who want to call. The few good police officers that we're calling, the few good citizens that we're calling, the few good inmates that we're tired of the system we are calling. Yes, I know we are do this for. When I sit down in that chair, yeah, the boss chair, when I sit down in the boss chair, at this me come sit down in it for do. Vice, we're unafraid for vice. Talk, yes, I love chat. Productions, I love chat. Me a chat the things them. Me not talk the things them. Me a chat the things them. You hear what the program name? Real Talk.
Hey, the people them out there right now want to call in right now. You see it?
Right? So the phone lines are open. You can call and voice your concern. Even if I want to look big up and I want to send out, you can do so. Right. Mr. Simpson, I'm glad Patrick Taylor sees the system for what it is. Right now, everybody who subscribe to Pelpa Time supposed to see the system for what the system is right now. And we not polish and shine nothing. We give it to you as it is. We make you hear how the inmates them talk, and we make you hear how the ex-officers them talk. We make you hear how the cook talk. And we have a cook on the program last night with Carlene, you know. So we are give it to you as is. We not fix up nothing and we not write no speech. Give them. All of you guys who called, we don't know who you are. This was our first interaction. So we never write no speech, give them, and we never call them before and say, when you call in for the program, ask the question that way and say this that way. No, we not program nobody. We want everybody to talk their mind. You are free to speak on our freedom of speech on Pelpa Time TV. You understand? Papa Cheesy said people come together and give out good trouble. We don't give no trouble, you know, good or bad trouble. We don't want to give no trouble at all. You understand? Right? Production business card on the screen for all who missed it. All our information is there. You are free to call. You're free to text the WhatsApp line. You're free to book us for an event or whatever it is. I guess the calling done for the night because somebody now call. I really want the people them for calling them. I really want the people them come speak their mind. Right? We need the people to stand together. We have to stand together. We have to do this together. You understand? Production, I guess, are silent.
Nah, man, we in the place. We in the place. You know, I feel the whole production side of the things.
All over the place, right?
So if you tweet this and I do that and I fix this and I fix that and yo, all if I think of you go on, because the call them come in and we have to make everybody sound good. You know, squeak, you know, them voice and so I do the work. You get me?
Understand. Mr. Simpson said, but why aren't they being held accountable? Good question. I don't think I have an answer for that one.
Why the
politicians, because they're the biggest criminal, but why aren't they being sent to prison for rob up the people? Remember back then when Kern Spencer was his name, when they had that bulb thing where them rob up the whole heap of money, the bulb them and they make them millions and the millions? I doubt him do no prison time fee, right? So I think I dig up too much right now, you know. I think I dig up too much right now. You get me? But I choose still. Them I do the crime and them now do the time. And I think every criminal need to do the time for the crime so them I commit. Big or small crime, them need to go do them time. Kemisha said, I am badly upset. Look at Tammy Lee. Can you imagine how them do other inmates they really know about, though nothing can be done without we the people. Jaja, God guidance. Miss Davis, can you please call the program? We need to hear your voice. We want you to call and voice so we can reason. Can you please call the program?
I really think though, because a big entertainer like Tommy Lee and them do him that.
Right.
They know so something like that I go viral, but it seems that they're no business.
They don't care.
You get me? No, but imagine what they do to the other people when I have the popularity.
When I have
like
nobody,
him,
right?
They
They look common as them. That's why a lot of them get the broke bone and the injuries are there until they die from those injuries. And then when them dead, you know, coming at the media, right? It don't come in at the media. It's very rarely you hear in the media that an inmate died and them still now tell you why with them dead. All you go hear in the come and investigate. They ain't even gonna take the officers off duty that was working when that person died. They're gonna still be there in the come and investigate for 50 and 100 years to come. The one that were in there now, them are got dead and them born left, and the new one that will come, I go still come and investigate the same case with them where they done gone did I investigate. Right? So Miss Kemisha, you need to call the program so we can talk. Right, Nigel said best thing to do is not be da. What's that? Go a jail. Oh, nobody go jail. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me read it again. Nigel Taylor said best thing to do is not bother go jail. Cause it sound like some subhuman thing I go on. It better for walk on the right side. Police and politicians commit the most crime, but they are never held accountable. The same laws that the politician made is the same laws they are breaking behind the scene. Indicom is an illusion. Mr. Nigel, would you like to call into the program? Because you're making some really good comments. And I would really hope you'd call and voice. Speak up. So 2 years from now, when somebody come watch the live, them hear, speak out, right? Instead of just type it in the comment section. And we have another caller on the line. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Thank you for calling.
It's good. I got good vibes.
Yeah, man, big up
Love
family.
the reasoning and thing. But me as a man today, like, you know,
Color, you there?
me I talk the prison system.
Right.
Them have to understand say a prison. And it's called deterrence. And the only way we can stop you them from going to prison. We have to find a way to deter them from prison. We see a program where we see the man them that prison. The man must take video. Okay, you sneak a phone in, you take video, a party, and a key party, and a flash, and all of them stuff. That not deter you them, you know? So, a man like Tommy Lee, we got out of prison, we have so much millions. He shouldn't even in this situation in the first place.
Understand.
He should not put himself in that position. You have so much millions, you have so much talent. Cartel, look at the man have talent. People keep on us at poverty. These men can't say them poor. If you go there saying, the man they have millions of money, the man they have talent, they have so much potential. And you find yourself because of ego. You put yourself in a situation to get abused by the same system when we have freedom and we see no government. There is no work. That's why I love everybody to really experience the first world country like America where everybody craves to come. You think that America prison people still smuggle phone. You think your family can come and table them and carry food come here. If you don't eat government food, if people don't put money for your commissary, you don't have proper food, you know.
Alright, caller, hold on. Where you calling from right now?
I'm calling from Florida.
Oh, you're calling from Florida, alright.
Big up everybody
Big
in
up everybody
Florida.
over Florida who tune in.
Me have people where they in a prison system. And me I tell you, if you don't put commissary on them books, they can't get proper food.
But they have that system here in Jamaica, you know, because one of our inmates spoke about that, where they're saying when their family members put money on their canteen cards, they sometimes aren't allowed to use it.
Yeah, hey, listen, if you know why is that happen most of the time? If you're in a jail and you misbehave, you get a privilege taken away. That's how the system works. Anywhere you go in the world. Me see man in a jail already. In England. Throw stuff. Pan water. You know what them do? Take out everybody and give them an injection. For days you don't smile. Me I tell you, they don't this a prison, that's how they treat you. So if you misbehave and number that you them have to deter themselves. You them only live for today. Look at the pan you them were done there. I do the lot of scamming. The man make millions of dollars. And these man are buy gun. So I know poverty. Why they not buy some? Me now support them system there. But me try to show you them. Why you not buy property? Why you not buy your parents? Them you them mother poor, them father poor, the whole of band poor.
Understand?
And you go take up gun. Go kill people. I forget kill. Where we are still mother can't even pay bills.
Right.
You have to kill, you have to get police to kill you now. Who will bury you? Them youth have to think. Them have to start think for themselves and start talk about everybody are blame. Government them are blame. Whether you have to take your own responsibility.
Right. That's why I said the change starts with the man in the mirror.
Exactly. Because listen, we born in the ghetto. We born in the ghetto. So no man can't come tell me say I the ghetto. But you have to make yourself me used to have company when me I run with same way. But if I have to take a reality check and say, listen me, this not work for me, because I start get kids from me, youth, and me I say, yo, shit, reality leak. What me I go do?
Right.
I have to figure it out. And I say, this not work, better me go do a job.
Understand.
This not working. The youth understand. You have to check yourself, and you have to look. You them nowadays, they not live to say 30. They not live to say them want to see them grandkids. Them youth are not live for that. They might live for today. And that's the problem. They might live only for say today. They have to look for say, yo, listen me. When we are youth, we want to grow to come. No, we have grandkids. No, from my youth, my brethren, them dead from 17, 18, 20, 21. And me, I look upon it and say, yo, damn, another road, then me, I go down. But me have to check myself.
Right.
And when me, I tell them, say, yo, me have a brethren, when me get my first job, even today, him living today, and even the other day, many my reason. Because first, many me reason up over about 20 to 30 years, man, this man had a reason. Because we are virgin fan, we are you. And the reason why I not reason with him, the first job me get, me look at him and I say, yo bro, me get a job, you know. And my boss look at me and say, when you carry one of your friends, them come get a work. And me go to him, my closest friend, and I say, yo, get a job, you know, nice money. And the man look at me and say, yo, you're crazy, what kind of work thing you are telling me about? So for him tell me that, me make sure look at him and say, brother, you see, me and a friend, but they say as long as me live, me not want to see you talk to me, you can't ask me for nothing. Because these are the way the youth them live. And then after a while, we get old and me still go look at job. Me see him get out, I get out, and I them think when me look at me say, yo, listen, me have to get out. The youth them have to, you can't born in a situation and you see people them suffer. Your mother suffer, your father, your grandmother, all of them things. And you are staying at the situation.
Right.
Remember, grandparents them couldn't even read back then. Them couldn't even go to school. So we them give the opportunity for send we go to school. Why them youth want to go to school with them ears certain way? They want dress certain way. They want disrespect teacher. They want and them feel like brother, you not benefit, you know. Because the teacher is there to help you, to guide you, you know, to feel real well when I left high school, you know.
Understand.
When I tell my friend, them say don't go to school, I'm gonna look like you're a punk, yo, man, you that joke you that one. But you know, me graduate. Them not graduate. So when me I make it in a life now, and the whole of again I get up, you know, I'm gonna start pre me, you know. Because me, the oldest, you know, and I say, yo, yeah, me, this is a life I know what you want, you know, where we come from, what I get, you know. But I this is what I want. For my people, them.
Right.
You see me come in my community, we have one of the biggest youth club in Jamaica. There's a lot of things out there for the youth in Jamaica. Me can tell you, they have a thing named National Youth Service. You see, the youth in Jamaica need to use that service because the government now tell them MP now tell them councillor now tell them. The government allocate money for these people. You name the National Youth Service. You get a youth club, you register. And you pay the taxes through the club. And the youth there's a lot of things where they can go on trips and all of them. People in Jamaica can't do for the youth. Them born in the ghetto, they not even know the country. You know. They don't know in Jamaica.
Right.
Tourists come to Jamaica and know Jamaica more than people who live in Jamaica.
That's true.
Because the tourists come to enjoy it. People in Jamaica, me live at town, me don't go nowhere, come in a country, man. Me don't go here, so me know this. Me don't go there, so they don't stuck one place. So they don't really much know better. Because them sit on iron, you can't stay like the same thing and blame everybody. You have to take responsibility for yourself. You have to do that and you them have to understand. So listen me, this is a prison. Yo, two things are not a badness. You got dead or you got prison. You're not no retirement, you're not no 401k if you get, you're not no money if you get out of the badness. After you say claims you retire, more than prison or dead. That's it. So the youth them have to stop do what them are doing. Stop blame other people. Do the right thing. The youth them have to deal. Because them youth are gone already, you know. We can't save them. We can save 10 out or 100 out of that 1,000.
Right.
But we have to try. But we have to, the next generation will come. We there so now. Have faith. Because we feel them youth already, you know. We as man in our 40s and 50s, we feel them youth. So we have to try to save the other generation that come after them youth.
Understand.
So we have to try to set up a program where we deter them youth from choosing that part of life, which is the violence, which is the scamming, which is all of them things, the gun thing, all of them things that have to take.
Right, I guess all who's watching this there because they get what it is like to be on the inside. So I guess that will probably change their minds.
Exactly, and but you see the youth them were inside now. Instead of them fear do so, them fear do some video and I tell you them say, don't come here. What them do? Them a party in there. That right. That can. So I youth out and I say, hey, Honda jail nice. That man, you can't find nobody.
I guess those who are doing the parties are the ones who know that they will never see beyond those walls again. So I think they're trying to make the best of however long they have there.
Hey, but remember, say the people in there.
The system have to change because that's how we have warders. That's how water collect taxpayer money. That's not supposed to even happen.
Yeah, but the water they not do what they're supposed to do. They
Hey, family.
collect taxpayer money and still beat the people them.
Family, big up. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, but at the end, yeah.
Yeah, man, say True, you say the people them a party in there. But remember say you go to jail, you know, you have to live your life same way, you know. You still have to, and if a prison life you live, you still have to try and make yourself comfortable. Cause other life they you know.
Brother, that's the mistake we make. We can't sorry for them man, you know. Remember these man, maybe you have a couple man in the way innocent, you know. But these men are hard criminals, you know. Majority of them men commit crime, you know, brother.
Wait, so my question, before you even go any further, you said they are criminals, right? My question to you, and I'm just going to keep it in the prison system. I'm not going to go beyond the prison system. Those warriors who are in there who are using the batons to beat the inmates, some of them died. Don't you think those warders are criminals as well? And they deserve to pay for that crime?
Of course. That's why I tell you, the system needs to change. We have here. Listen, you see, the warder them want to do them thing, of Christ, you can't fight fire with fire, but you have to understand now. These men are criminals. You see how man want to beat up police and the police have been gunning, and you want to fight police now. You have a thing named authority now. I just like me and you, we are going to school, and the teacher is there to guide me, and you want to go fight the teacher. And they don't want the teacher to turn on and teach you. Oh, that makes sense to you.
Yeah, but some of these police, they are taking this authority thing beyond what they are supposed to do.
People abuse our authority all the time. We all know that.
Right.
But that's what we have to deter the youth them from not going there. That is the first step, you know. The first step. We can make prison, the youth them can make prison empty, you know. If them not commit a crime, or them not do nothing, 90% of the time, you know what they do.
And you know, a lot of these people who are committing crimes are the people who probably them never finish high school, but nobody no want to employ them because the government set the standard for employment so high. You see people with 7, 8, 9 CXC subject and they still cannot get a job. So they have to turn to probably stealing some food so that them and them family can survive. You understand? So it starts somewhere. It starts somewhere.
Listen, I don't believe that. Because you know, you see, let me tell you, we cannot scapegoat the thing, and we cannot put the me know people, but you want to our Jamaican, most of our Jamaican. We're too self-centered, and we have too much ego. If you have 7 subjects, most of the company in Jamaica are already full. So you have to go do some job where a loan paying job. People don't want to do that because they have too much ego. They don't understand that at the end of the day, you know, if you sitting down, you know, I always tell a man that, you know, even in America, you say, you know, there's nobody not giving you nothing. Nothing. I can't tell a man, don't make nobody tell you if you run to come America and come stay with them. Because in the first month, if you can't carry a bill, you're going out, I could have your mother you live with. I tell you that. This all this country run. And like Jamaica, when your mother can make you still at 30, 40 years and live in a family house. You know, work here, so don't make nobody tell you no lie with a foreign liar. We call them foreign liar. Don't let nobody tell you them bullshit. And so it work. You know, work like that. So you have people who have 7 subjects, but you don't want to work in a supermarket. Because they think that low fee, but at the end of the day, I will give you 7,000 and 5,000 a week. Nobody not giving you that free. Nobody. So stop, put away your ego. Put away your ego. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem with Jamaica and you know, black people. You know. We have the ego. A man don't want to see him in a supermarket and go high school or in college. Brother, it's called survival. This life we have here is called survival. Any country you go in the world, it's harder. Yo, me never do construction yet. Me never go school for construction. Me go school for do business. When we come America, when me go get business? First, me not have papers. When me never have papers, what me go do? We can't work in a people place and say, oh, I have this degree, I got this subject, I do accounts and all that. People don't want to hear that. You have to have proof. You don't have the documents. What we going to do? We're going to do some construction work.
Right.
No, right now, me and my virgin have roofing company. Me never know nothing about roofing. Me never know nothing because me see man mix concrete. Me used to say, oh, me not mix some concrete. But me come America, come mix concrete. Because that's all the survival. So you don't have no other choice.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of people, you say you left Jamaica and you go America, go do that. If you were in Jamaica and somebody say, come mix some concrete with me, you're not gonna do that.
That's because me the young and my ego was bothering me.
Exactly.
You know?
So you went through the process as well, but you're willing to go to America because that's America. You're willing to go to America and do that just to survive.
Listen, you see, no, me start change from me that Jamaica come tell me I have youth, you know. At when me a younger age, me start get youth from me at 16. So it's when me a youth, me have ego. And me say, yo, this is how me I do, because me a baller. Everybody say baller. And me have education. So me say, okay. Me not do certain things. But when me get youth, I see the thing, I'm saying, shit, this not going to work out for me. Ball not going to work out for me, because the money when I play me in the Premier League, that can't feed my family. That can't, me have 2 kids. By me at 19, me have 2 kids. What the hell me I got that? And the man look at me and tell me, say, oh, if you come play some ball for me, me give you 30,000 a month. That couldn't help me. That can't help me.
But at your age, $30,000 back then was a good amount of money. $30,000 right now is nothing.
All right. But at the same time, still I say, it couldn't help me. So me I say, okay, I'm going to work on a construction, and I get me. That can't help me. But at the end of the day, that was stupid thinking. I tell you, because that's something that's been there. So we have to put down that. And then see job when me do a Jamaica, me end up do a Jamaica. When I go to high school, that was my dream job, my dream company. I say, yo, at this company, I'm going to work. And so when I go to the company, I go for accounts, you know, because I go accounts and I have business, I have succeed in my business. And I say, yo, I want to work in an office. Because that was my dream.
Right.
But when we go to the company, I give them my resume and them thing, and them look upon it and them say, hey, we not no space. We will call them. Me feel devastated because this was my dream company. You see me, I said, damn. Me sit down in the lobby, people are good over there, so the security come and I say, hey, you got to leave.
Right.
And I say, yo, me tired. Me frustrated, me don't know where to go. And the man say, young lad, 15 more minutes. I want to my virgin. Me see her pass me. And I said, Bala, what we are doing? I said, no, sir, so me come to look at it. The man said, so what them say? I said, boy, them say, I'm going to call me. The man said, no, man, come on, me go talk to the big man. And I saw me walk, couldn't go back upstairs. I'm going to talk to the man, and the man said, yo, Bala said, they're a bar line and a good youth. Really, the man said, when him come for do accounting, me have 2 accountants already. The man go college, me never go college, I go high school now.
Yeah, but my question to you right now, if you tried one company and that company does not have a vacancy, just because it's your dream company, probably if you did walk and go next door, the company next door, even though it's a smaller enchasement and whatever, you would have probably landed that accountant work, but you did not do that, did you?
Exactly. No, I mean, but me still, that's what my try to tell you is perseverance. I still get the job. Because my virgin let me get the job. Because everything in Jamaica is about links. So the man say, yo, what else can I do? I say, yo, where you have the man say, I have a warehouse spot. I said, get me a warehouse.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you still not get that position that you wanted. You got something else.
Exactly. That's what I try to tell you. Say, we have to break it. We have to say, okay, we put the standard up as sometimes you have to come down yourself to achieve the goal where you really want. Sometimes you have to start from your saying, you can't start from up yourself. That's what I try to you get what I try to say. I try to say the youth them we are put the bar too high, with expectation too high. So when we get with expectation too high and we get disappointed and we get discouraged, it kill a whole morals.
Yeah, but remember from primary school they've been teaching us, the sky is the limit. Aim for the sky. So you're supposed to always have the expectation up there.
No, but you can't. Yeah, the expectation for ours up there, but you cannot start from there. Because nothing start from the top. It has to start from the bottom. So at that matter, I say we have to twist it around now. That's a matter we have to try to save the generation that come after us. And now say, yo, listen, these are the way to get to the top. We have to start from here and go up here. Sky is the limit. So we can't start from sky. And in a mid here, we have to start from ground and come up. You understand what I'm saying? So at this, we are trying to talk about now you get the point, and we are trying to make them know, say, listen, my lad, we have to, I tell them that I only wish more could I ever wish for every Jamaican get an opportunity to travel in our first way, either England, Canada, America. Just get an opportunity. And say, oh, Them not understand. Jamaican, we're the most valuable people in that world. Yeah. We can't tell her that. We are the most, every country, everywhere you go, people love Jamaican. Even the racist, we go in a place where racist white people. Real racist. And when they say that we are Jamaican, white people can't touch your skin. They can't even believe say you're Jamaican. People don't that's why it hurt me so much when you know say we Jamaican them kill off each other. It hurt me, bro. It hurt me on a different level. A man know how I'm passionate about my country and my people. Because I want to see the man win. But you have to have Jamaican people have to want to win for themselves. That's why you see government they can use it like that. Because them know say we not travel. We don't know the value.
Yeah, but it is wrong of them as leaders to use people like that. It is wrong of them. They are committing a crime as well.
Of course, because but don't our people realize that? They don't realize that. You know? Listen, we have these men don't want to leg up the people. Because it's just like the man have it. The man we not know shackles and chains, but with them capture our mind. So once the people in mind still in the gutter and still a sing about ghetto. So far, that's all them want we do now. Yeah, about ghetto. Look how much years these man say them a politician. You see what's in my try to help the ghetto. Yeah, look, I remember that. Me man believe in God. But I go say something and me want any real Jamaican thing. You must say a church in a cherry garden.
A church in
you
where?
You must say a church, yeah, if you must say a church built in a cherry garden.
There's no church in Cherry Gardens?
There's no church. Them have the old school, not the way rich people then go. Them put them church them.
I thought there was a church in every, one or two church in every community.
No, in them rich community, you know why? It will devalue them property. But in the ghetto, you have church in every corner.
There's two churches right next door, basically next door to my house.
Exactly. In every ghetto, you have church every single way. Because you know why? They might devalue your property. So when you resell that, you can't get no money for it. So you build this big house in a ghetto where you can't capitalize upon. Your grandkids them can't capitalize upon that after a certain years if you have to pass and leave give them and they want to move on. You don't have no value because you have too much shop around it, so you have this one there, so you have church around it. So nobody no want, but no real man now will come buy that. I must get the people go buy it from you. But no outsider now will come invest and buy that property. No matter how it's beautiful, no matter how it's big. That is the concept where these politicians have found we, you know. We now realize and see that, you know, and say, yo, listen to me. The church them need to live on the outskirts like on the mall. If we live like so we live at Portmore, the church them for the mall. No, in our community, Bridgie.
Yeah, but when you put the church on the mall, no, you go end up with all 10 different church on the mall.
That not care. Go out there. If I that your thing, build them out there. And you go to church. People will go to church, they still have a full, you know. You think they don't have a full? Them have a full. Same way. Because if you are Catholic and you are Anglican and you are whatever Baptist or whatever, you still have a full. The church is there for you to go. And that's people still have to find it. But you can't have a church in our community that devalue our property, which is our asset. It's the only asset what we have. The land. The land more important, but they say, what them do? In the ghetto, then keep it down. And the people have to realize that and say, yo, listen to me, enough is enough. And we have to hold the politicians them accountable. We have to hold, yo, there's so much, and may I tell you, there are a lot of people out there where they don't really understand. Or they understand and they don't want to understand. Because all the politicians they do, and it happens in every world, in every country. So I don't want a man feel like I just Jamaica alone this up. Jamaica is just a basic school. If you come to America after politician corruption. Right now, I live in Florida. The man must say this at the last year, they will teach black history. There's a lot of fight going over this world. But people don't even understand. This is the last year they will teach black history in a school. Because white people say they don't want to explain to them kids, say why them they treat black people so bad back in the days. They don't want to explain to them kids like that. We need people to understand and start read and start find for themselves. Because knowledge is power. You have to try to find for yourself and stop depending on these people. Because these people don't really care about.
Right, that's why we're trying to leave some positive message behind for the younger generation to come.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. We will left yourself. When I diaspora and who that Jamaica, the one them will really want to help the country. We have to have a unit. We have to find an organization where we can unite with the diaspora them. We're not talking about the man. We see man there saying, I buy a gun and send to Jamaica. You know? Like them crazy, you know? The man them there in America where them can make money. And only, even artists, then that's what I'm saying, it's like the youth them not think. The people them just not think. The people them just selfish. Me have millions of dollars. And me come from a community. Me come from a ghetto. You think me ever take up my money and buy a gun, man? That would have never happened. That would have never happened. Me prefer buy community some car. Buy the youth them some business. Open a business where you them can employ. And them thing there. Why never take up my money? And I'm gonna tell me say poverty. And not poverty, a common sense. And you them selfishness and them ego. Because first thing an artist do when he get money, I buy a gun. The first thing I get to you do when he get money, I buy a gun. For what? And we do only know what gun I go do. Because we buy a gun for it. And if a friend in China, you can't go in your house, go just lock up and not use and not hurt nobody. So what purpose are we to do them things that we own a people them? Why do you them can't see that? The government now go around and shoot nobody. You know, say Andrew Holness or Mark Golding or whatever, whosoever are running now, you know. I go around and shoot nobody. Them not do it, you know?
Them not do it, but there are others to do so.
No. Somebody, listen, you see them type of politics there, back in the 80s. Them politics, them are youth, not about that, you know, say not about not done, youth, them not have to take that from now.
So you don't feel that's still happening where politicians are there other people to do the dirty work?
Not anymore. They don't have the control. They don't have the control. They don't have the control like what them did have back in the 80s. A man was say, oh, this is a Tivoli, a Seago, a Taka. Nobody not take that from nobody. They may youth nowadays. They not even love them parents. I may tell you, the youth not even love them parents. They not even listen to them parents. Because these youths, if they really did love their mother, we as youth grow up, we supposed to bury our parents. Not the other way around. Our parents are supposed to bury we. But these youth don't care. They must say them parents are suffering, them are hungry. But you see them youth are kill off people and then small and poor people, poor mother, you know, their mother can't even buy 1 bread. We are buying for the price of bread, but you want to go kill and make police kill you. A woman for a castic. And your family want to take shame out and then you say, mother, if I go borrow, I go in a debt, I go borrow money, I go fund me if you bury you, my lad. You don't have to think. You don't have to think. They don't even love them parents. They don't even love themselves. Not only them parents, they don't even love themselves. If you love yourself, you have to preserve yourself. You them have to preserve themselves and them have to find them way. Them cannot work. The youth them must live it today. They use them and run too fast. You know for the youth, them not about 25 and then dead. You know what that hurtful? 25-year-old.
Understand.
25-year-old and you lose a life. 22-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old. Come on, man. What kind of life you can live? What kind of life? You're not even living a life yet. And you're dead. Stupidly, because you want to go rob or you want to say, oh, me hungry and you want to go rob. But me never see a man kill a man. Me never see them rob and kill a man and eat the money. And hungry, you're hungry. Come and see no cat scavenger at Jamaica. Where I kill no man and I eat no man. So when a man say them come for rob you and then I kill you. You see him get a youth, you know. Where a man go work, you know, go 7,000 and 5,000 a week, you know. You stick him up and rob him, you know, and if he call if you a job, you don't want the job, you know. You say, you don't want that, you know. You know, work for 5,000, but the next man go, they go work for 5,000. You rob him, and they have the heart to kill that man. And that man would have 2 people, plus a woman. And you kill him. So you let film woman and film 2 people if you suffer. You them have to think, man. Them have to think, and we have to hold them accountable. We cannot let go them youth off a hook, and that them want. We can't put the blame on everybody else, and don't blame them feet. And that's the mistake what we make.
We have to hold them account. I could have my brother, me I hold him accountable. Me have a brother the other day, the same thing I talk to him about. Every time I got a party, my house, young people in a problem. Low party. He never stop in that jail. Because every time young people in a party, why you go still have a party? You don't want to hear, okay, you have a feel. I don't say it go. I say it go. We are going to tell him, say, never sugarcoat it and say, oh, no, the man wrong or you. No, you wrong. Come in that one. Everybody I want to leave party thing alone. Nobody else not trouble, nobody else not world but club. Why and in America it happen? Why you have it in the party? You not take no talk. Because you know in whole of me, I young this one, so you not listen to me.
Right.
So we end up. Now we burden leave pan. We didn't having kids them. When kids them I call uncle. And we might call for come and say, me say, me we did that warning. But me not send it. I'm a reason with him all the time. When we send a call, make you have phone call, the call. If me have it, me send it, but me not go out of my way. Because me have to make it deter him. You have a time when me tap him up, and want him soap on him rare, me give him that. Me give him when me know can money time, he want cups, he want him food. But sometimes I have to just understand. Because we have to make them hold themselves accountable for their responsibility.
Right. But that's what the prison system is supposed to do. You sit and you reflect on what you do.
Exactly. And them youth, the prison system need to change. Because them youth need to, when they go to prison, rehabilitate. Get them in some trades. Get them in something where they need to do. Them have too much idle time in there, sitting down, not doing nothing. They have to find them youth at some trades. They have to find them youth at, you see over here, so the prisoner them, have them clean up the street. They have time when them clean up the park them. Like the man them will soon come out. Or the man will now come out again and they earn them little money, you know much. All $1 a day they work. $1 people all day for 8 hours. But at least them have money if you can pay them, do them what they want with them there every day. They have $5 they can buy something I can't think. $1 a day, you know much. They have the same clothes we see where we at the prison and they make it. That's how you go. But the system have to change. The system have to change and you them have to understand. Say, yo, we have to hold ourselves accountable to the things they want to do. We cannot sit down and make them youth get out. Because if we make them youth get out of the hook, the same shit going to keep, it's still going to repeat it. Man, tell you, if I do the same thing and I expect different result, is a side of insanity. You know? So if every day we sit down and I say, oh, the system, and the same results keep reoccur. Nothing change. We just as mad as you with them. Because we have to make the change. We have to try to make them internal. Like that, we're all accountable for it. Because we cannot do that. We not kill. When man start kill woman, come on, man. You them last. When a man start kill woman, pick me. Whole lady. Whole man. Come on, man. Oh, if we have a heart for them youth, we can't let them go. We have to hold them accountable. We have to stop talking about government. If the government, put aside government, the government don't care about you. The government don't build to protect you. We know that. The government don't build to protect poor people. No government in the world, anywhere you go in the world, the government do not build to protect the poor. And them interests. And if you not contribute to the country, they don't care about you.
Understand.
You have to have money, you have to have some business for them look to you. We just a pan, you know. Just like you play Lodi, they push the man in my front, yeah, just a pan, they don't care if you're dead. Then protect the king. Them owners, the rich man, them protect them one another owners. I king rule. We are the pan. We don't care. We push out, they don't care if we kill off each other. They don't business, but we have to preserve ourselves. We in the ghetto, them have to know, say, yo, listen, we not make them car, we no more ghetto. We're going to rise up, we're going to build up with community, we're going to sweep. Listen, man, I talk about the gully them. You know much time we say, we have a youth club and we put garbage pan in every corner. We know, say, man, they stand up and smoke and drink and all of that. We tell the man, say, don't pee all over pan the wall them. We set up a little bathroom here where the man, they pan the road, instead of them have to walk down here, they can't go there to go pee. A bathroom and we have the people that can draw the system. It's something. The man is still want to turn up on PVS. The man drop the garbage right this and the garbage pan the right this of your man just pushing that garbage. Whether if we don't preserve the community and make it look like a gated community and know say yo, that's how we want to live. That's how we want to live and we live nice. I think the politicians then have to come to we instead of we have to go to them. And when them come to we, I say, oh no. The motorcade can't go in our community. You ever see the motorcade that go in a Cherry Garden? You ever see election around politicians and motorcade to Cherry Garden? Beverly Hills, I know them gated community, they can't motorcade in there. Or just we alone, just love we think to just run out like we are. That's how man can't have no respect for it. Because of our place, and we are litter the place. Your yard, where you live, where your friend go up on the corner, go ends up with the corner dirty. Trash all, garbage all over, man just eat, you just throw it and go. Oh, you live in a field. And we grew up in a church and also, yo, cleanliness is next to godliness. So if we not clean up a place and make a place look nice, you not going to respect with turf. The apps, the government and the apps, you know. When the government are not friendly, them are with apps, you know. No matter what your government, you could have said you're a P, you're a J, they not care. They not care about you. And we have to get that. People in Jamaica have to get that concept. There's no government official, no matter who no get. No matter if you don't get even one man, even if you don't come to America. No matter if you don't go to Canada. No matter if you don't go nowhere in the world. Government is not going to protect them. Not, I'm going to say them protect them king and then queen. That's it. We are just a pawn. Somehow we are going to make it. The toughest soldier are going to make it. But we can never reach the king. Because we never in them category from Jump Street. We never go up and go up a ladder. They're going to find a way to keep it down here. So we know we have it harder than everybody else. So we have to try to preserve life, which is our life. Our sovereignty. We know say, yo, we generation them our sovereignty. With them our cup, we have to preserve it that them can have a better future than we. And that we have to look at.
Definitely. That was some positive message to the younger generation and the present. Caller, before you leave, would you like to big up anybody?
Trust me, they're on board. And if you don't need something and we can do it, you have just hold my number and we contribute to the program, make the program keep going. And because the message need to get out there, trust me, and we need to spread the word and never get people from the diaspora to tune in on the program where them can really get insight. We have people who get charity, just like, trust me, there's a lot of people who want to help the country, you know.
Right, that's what we are here to do. We're trying to change what we can change.
You understand? We have some, when we go to England, we have one of my virgin way. Them man at a Spanish Town Hospital. Them have an organization where them response to Spanish Town Hospital. And the government make them stop, you know.
And you know, we want to do a program on that, like we're doing a program here. We want to do a program on the hospital system as well.
Trust me, machine and all them things there. They can't get the government want the people to pay double what them pay feet. And I donate a donation. The people have to give a charity. And the people have to stop.
Right.
And them England, them are British. Them have an organization over there where them did adapt Spanish Town Hospital. Enough people not really know that, you know. Because the media now push them thing there, you know. People in the diaspora really want to help the country, you know. I'm going to tell her, I swear to God, when I love every Jamaican get a chance to just travel, just tour. Even if you just go to a small island, just go see how people cherish Jamaica. Just want people just go walk in our place and just talk in language. Just in language, just open them out and say, tell me some Oxtail. And people just start look for you. People just start look for you and start saying, wow, you're Jamaican, everybody start coming here. Just want people can get the opportunity to travel and see what we have. And then a man will know and say, yo, we have to preserve Jamaica.
Definitely.
We have to preserve Jamaica. We have to preserve the people. Because, trust me, the people don't understand what we have. That's why I see China them. Everything in China them, everybody want to come capture Jamaica and I buy up the land them. Because they know the value of it. But we, just like a man having a woman and a styling woman every day, I eat that girl until the next man can take the girl. He want to go kill him, man.
And him they have her and he want treat her like a queen. You know. He must style her and disrespect her and treat her, oh, she feel get cheated now. When the next man can take her up and treat her, so you know. He want to go kill a woman and want to kill a man and kill all himself. And he didn't want a woman, you know. Because he never know when he have. At that, see China, everybody are investing in Jamaica. Only we now invest in it.
Well, we're trying to invest right now because we want to preserve for our children and our children's children. We want to give them a better future than what we have or have coming. So we're trying to make whatever necessary changes we can make right now.
Yeah,
so we'll definitely, what you can do for me is, right as we end this call, you can WhatsApp your name so we can have your information. As you said, we can keep it in case we need to reach out to you.
Yeah, reach out if any little thing, if you have a project or going, or you know, because I'm a football man, so if you have a local soccer program or whatever you want, some gears,
maybe we can come together and organize something.
Yeah, it no matter, you know, so we can do something, because we need you them need back something to do. We need you, because we have to get the youth them. We have to, because this generation are almost gone. We have to try and get the generation that will come after them. We have to get the youth them. You know, we can't, if we can't, what we used to do, we used to identify, like if you go to one school and you see a youth were excellent, you know, or a couple youth were nah, we all do it. We do the people who were excellent and the people who need me most attention. We get tutoring for them. If a youth, we got the school and say, hey, which youth are fail? We give it 10 youth, we are fail, we below par, and we get tutor for them. We pay for that. The youth them are excel, we give them, so we have to help them, because we don't discriminate. We have to help them and make them know, say, yo, there's life out there. Not because they not feel, because sometimes not everybody academically smart. You have people just a different thing, a film thing, maybe not book a film thing, so we find a way to interact with him. We want, we see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Inside that thing, love, we try to get him in a trade or something. And we still have to give him a book, kind of have to start read and give him something. Have a look at tutoring. We have to do them things. We have to help each other. We have to preserve ourselves and preserve the future. We can't discriminate and say, I'm not adults. No, we don't do them things. That's too much ego. We don't have them type of ego. We really get that out of our system.
Definitely,
we know we are black people, we're competitive, but come on, we don't need that. We don't need that when we are trying to deal with the youth. We have to make youth know that everybody is a winner. Everybody is a winner. Whether you come last or you first, you're a winner. So as I say, I appreciate the time. I know me are holding up, but I just me passionate about my country. I'm sorry about it, but
yeah, man, you're just sending your message across. You know, that's why the program is named Real Talk, where you can talk your mind, speak your mind.
Yeah, man. Family, and nobody will want to big up out there.
I'm saying, I will keep in touch, I will text me information, and you guys can just keep in touch with me, and we can work something, and we come up with a plan. And as I say, I have other people in the diaspora who are willing to help. So I get them on board to tune in for the program, and you know, we can move forward. So
most definitely.
Again. Pelpa Time, big up yourself. We don't know, big up the viewers them. Have a good night.
All right, blessings and stay family.
All right.
All right, so that was some positive message from that caller, right? Really not ready for go away yet, but we are trying to avoid the situation where we were on for a few hours last night and we got disconnected. We had some technical problems at the end. So production, if it's okay with you, but I probably just break and come back. But the peoples are still here and people are still voicing their concern. But we are trying to avoid where if someone called, it went down like last night. Right? Because I know a lot of people just tuning in actually. Right? So for those who are just coming in, welcome to the program. And you don't know the topic continue from last night. Right? So I'm still waiting on production to tell me if we can break and come back as to avoid the problem like last night because I'm at the tech. so he must know. So we're still waiting to hear him voice his concern and that. Right, so a few comments came in. Wow. Tamale reading, and then somebody else said this is a fraud. This is not an officer. Everybody knows Tamale can't read. This man is a fraud. Tamale reading, and that person keeps speaking in a third person. It's kind of confusing. Mikey Jones, you're confusing me right now.
So who said the artist can't read? Who said that?
The man they said Tamalina done to youth. All right. Wavy Wave said, I hate when people come over here and blaming the government. The government alone cannot make a change. We have to make a change as a country. Wavy Wave, like we said, we are blaming everybody and we're trying to make a change. It starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with the man in the mirror. Nobody else is doing what I am doing right now. So therefore, I have started my change. Just need a few more people to change and we push forward. You understand? So we are making changes. Because as you can see, this I reach out to every cribbits of the world. We're getting calls from all over the world. Not only Jamaica or Cayman or the US that's nearby. We have call came in from Ghana. We have called from Africa. We have called from Atlanta. We even had Zimbabwe. So we have calls coming in from all over the world. Right? I think we want to do a part 3 on the program in a production. I think we want to go to a part 3 on the program here because the people are still interested and them still have voice and concern. Right? So on screen, you can save the number, the WhatsApp number, the business card, whatever. If you can screenshot it and save it, that would be good. It has all our information on it. You ready to go to a break? All right. So we're going to take a short break and we're going to come right back. So all of my subscribers who are still here, we will be right back in a few. We're trying to avoid the problem like last night. So we'll be back in a few. Just stay tuned. Get some water. Use the bathroom. Figure out where you're going to come call me and tell me, say. And then you come right back. Stay tuned.
Pelpa Time. Pelpa Time. Room.
Pelpa Time production.
Pelpa Time.
Pelpa Time production.
Pelpa TV.
For Pelpa Time.
It's a Pelpa Time, you know it's that time.
Pelpa Time TV.
And governor representing of Pelpa Time,
Pelpa Time, you know what I think tough?
I when I say Pelpa Time, I'm more like more.
Can't mix up Pelpa Time thing with no coffee.
Yeah, man, a Pelpa Time, man, I represent for you. See, with Pelpa Time.
Pelpa Time right now.
Oh, Pelpa Time, I want to them.
Pelpa Time TV.
Pelpa Time. Down for Pelpa Time Productions.
Pelpa Time production. It does
Represent for Pelpa TV.
Pelpa Time TV.
Pelpa Time. Yeah, let them get the belt on time, you know.
It's all about Pelpa Time. Keep it locked.
Time represent for Pelpa, be a badness.
Pelpa TV, our TV.
It's Pelpa Time TV. Cross.
Pelpa Time protection.